With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and chill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but always fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure. I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. One ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if battery fun. If Shiles can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. He seems nearly over it and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for today, Monday the 24th of July 2023. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. Sorry for a slightly later start than usual to get the bingo underway, but it just means we can build up some nice speed up juice when we actually get going properly. So I hope everyone enjoyed the weekends, and you're looking forward to a meaningful, robust weekend, a full week of DSP content and all that shit. Phil's about to begin the show, but he has really been trying to manufacture his own drama lately. Yesterday he talked about watching an LTG video, and it was a strange fucking video that he made about him because it seemed like he was kind of slagging, you know, Phil claims he was fucking being full of praise of LTG, but he shat over his fucking stream layout. He kinda said as well he'd offer to train LTG and try and give him pointers on how to fucking play better. It seemed like it was one of those kind of wee humble brags kind of thing, you know what I mean, where it's like Phil's just shitting on him. So LTG clapped back in typical LTG fashion. And I actually have a video here. If you guys want to see the whole, so there's a 10-minute response from LTG, and this is it here. And in case you guys haven't seen it yet, this is what LTG had to say about what Phil said about him yesterday in the podcast.
React to what who said about me, he watched what? Yo, no matter how much you guys try to push it, there will never be an interaction between me and DSP. There's no ties there. We're not in the same correlation of anything. We're not in the same media space, nothing. Like,
full disclosure, this video was uploaded by somebody called Izzy Jones 19. So I think it's his voice we're hearing in the background as LTG talks. Just to kind of full disclose that.
I told you.
Why y'all keep trying to push that narrative?
He's gonna make fun of the way he looks. He's gonna make fun that he's white. He's gonna make fun of his goatee. He's gonna make fun of his receding hairline. He's gonna make fun of that he's almost, you know, like old as shit. Go ahead and say it, bro, because I know that's.
Annan, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Perpy Werpy, thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, stop trying to push that narrative. I don't give a fuck if he wants to match with me or not. My services cost. I don't give a fuck if he was talking crazy or not. How can somebody that was too scared to do a podcast for 50 bands talk crazy about me? Nigga, all you have to do is just sit there with your fucking porn goatee.
Told you.
And just talk. And you didn't want a free 50 bands? Like, bro, don't talk to me, bro. Like a man that doesn't hit the gym daily or weekly. You can't speak to me. On top of that, if you're not properly groomed, you can't speak to me. On top of that, if your voice box and vocal cords never deepened, you can't speak to me.
Told you,
bro. You're still rocking a goatee in 2023, you can't speak to me. If you're 5 foot something, you can't speak to me. If you never upgraded your camera quality to pristine for your audience, you can't fucking speak to me. Yo, we are not on the same level. We are not in the same space. I'm low tier God. I don't even know what the fuck a DSP is, bro. Stop trying to push that narrative. Seriously, stop trying to push that narrative. If I was him, I would literally focus on trying to rebuild my brand. Like, hit the gym, get hair transplant surgery, or wear hats 24/7 on stream. Stop wearing a pussy face goatee. Like, you know what a goatee looks like on people? Pussy hair. It's not even crispy lined up, bro. Stop rocking a pussy hair, fucking creepy, older white man goatee. Like, bro, get your shit clean. Wear the full beard or something. Who the fuck still rocks goatees?
I told you, bro.
I
What the fuck did
literally
I tell
don't
you?
see anybody with a goatee. The only people that have goatees are fucking the guy you guys just mentioned, DSP, and fucking Robert Whitaker. Those are the only two motherfuckers that wear goatees. I'm talking about the goatees that fully connect. We're not talking about just this little shit. We're talking about the full square around your motherfucking mouth. Fuck out of here, bro. Don't speak to me. If that nigga wants to rent me for his stream, yo, DSP, I'm gonna need 5 bands, bro. I'm gonna need 5 bands. You could have gave me the 5 bands if you wouldn't have been too pussy to do the podcast for 50 racks. Don't mention me again. There is no beef. There won't be any interactions. I don't even know why I'm speaking on this type of shit. Focus on your sexy, bro. Focus on your health. You looking real pale and shit on stream. Like, everything's looking discombobulated. You still got that old ass camera, fucked up ass lens, action figures in the back, teddy bears. Like, worry about the poverty stream. I'm low tier God. I don't know what the fuck you are. Like, any fucking ways. There, clip that shit, send it to him, call it a day. Let's get back to what the fuck I was doing. All right, when you say he was talking mad slick, okay, what was he saying? How can you talk mad slick about me? Let's hear what he was saying.
He's gonna skip it. He's gonna skip that video a bunch of times.
I just want to know what he said.
If he watches the video,
he's talking about my stream layout. What about it?
He's gonna skip it like crazy.
What about it? What about my stream layout? Guys, what's wrong with my stream layout?
It's inefficient as hell, bro.
So my stream layout, custom music when I play Street Fighter. What else? I rage quit, which I don't do in Street Fighter 6. What else? Bro, what's up with the 2014-15 shit? I rage quit? Like, who cares? Like, I don't even rage quit anyway, but who gives a flying capital fuck? Anything else? He's hating on my stream overlay. All right, I got something for that, guys. Extremely grown ass man, by the way. Like, go fuck some bitches or something, bro. Take the action figures and posters off your fucking wall. You see this aura? You see this ambiance that I have set?
You know what's funny about this shit?
Like,
hold on.
Sexy.
You know what's funny?
Shit.
He's trying to make it seem like he didn't know about that video. The reason why he's giving this big ass reaction is because he knew about it. He knew about it and he was pissed already about this shit. But you know how Dale is. Dale always has to make it seem he's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't know about shit. That, you know, he has his life and stuff like that. It's complete bullshit, bro. Complete fucking bullshit. This motherfucker been knew about that video, bro.
How Twitch works. You don't need donations to have a successful stream on Twitch. But I guess when you're not keen to business, when you turn down a $50,000 bag for sitting on your fucking ass, I mean, you really can't speak to me, bro.
Beef, exactly, bro.
You know what? I know what it is. He's probably like, you know what? I'll just diss low tier God and maybe I'll get some of his trolls in my stream and my stream will pick up. Like, get this, bro. Focus on that hairline, bro. How about this? Your next stream goal should say turkey transplant hairline trip, so that we can rebuild your fucking hairline.
He's pissed, bro. He's mad right now.
You shouldn't be speaking to a man with a crispy, symmetrical jawline, crispy hairline, chiseled, crispy skin, peanut butter complexion, hits the gym daily, body to kill for, height that heightens. I don't even need to say the rest. Who we talking about? This Walmart NPC that I would just pass by when I'm picking up some fucking walnuts. Bro, get this. I don't even know why I elaborated on it that much. But somebody will clip it, pull it up. I really don't give a fuck about this dude. I don't know what his beef is. Focus on Boogie or some shit, or Wings. Don't you have a podcast to do for 50 bands? How are you too pussy to accept 50 bands? How does that work? We played the Tekken beta already. Yeah, it's just basically him trying to steal my clout, whatever. But I hope it works, because your shit's looking real poverty, bro. Your shit's looking real poverty. Anyway, let me go back to what I was doing. Guys, don't tell me nothing else about this fucking weirdo speaking on me. Thank you. The only way he would know if I keep hitting the dashboard in 6, if it's... There's some shit I can't even say. Let's just keep it tasteful. The only reason he would know I'm still hitting the dashboard on 6, because I don't want to watch long-ass super moves, is if he's watching my stream with his meat out, beating it like he was caught on stream. But matter of fact, I don't even think he was really beating his meat on stream. I think that was a failed attempt at trying to make some buzz around his name, bro. The dude fake masturbated in front of the fucking camera for clout, and it didn't even work. What dude does this when they're masturbating? Anyways, there's your clout. Now use some of that money you might get off reacting to my shit to rebuild your fucking hairline. And I already know your midsection has at least 5 to 6 creases. Now let's turn on the layout that he probably dislikes. Get off my fucking dick, motherfucker.
The layout is shit though, bro. Like,
but it was on her story on
trash.
It will still be up. But if you go in TikTok and
He's heard about it though. He's really heard about it. He's still gonna talk about it. That's how hurt he is.
He's not. That's basically the end of the video. You know, there's no more. He just fucking does training modes. You know, and that's the last, few seconds of the video. So yeah, LTG clapped back hard on Phil, and keep in mind one of the things that LTG was saying was keep my name out of your fucking mouth. You know, what I mean, it was Phil started this all by himself yesterday with unwarranted shitting on LTG's stream layout. His critiques of he's got 2,000 viewers. Wow, but he's not getting a lot of money for it. Look who else is not getting a lot of money right now when you think about it. Why do you think Phil's trying to intentionally manufacture drama all by his own here? Because support for him lately, in terms of tips as well especially, has not been very good for him whatsoever. He actually fucking had a cry last night on a daily crap about the support for Grand Theft Auto 5. The return of Grand Theft Auto 5 is an incredible thing. Grand Theft Auto 5 is back, and people are watching in droves, 500 viewers on each stream. But he's not even hit a tier 1 tips goal, so he had a fucking whine and moan about it the other night. Anyway, I don't want to waste too much more fucking time. I'm building up speed up juice. Profit has released the latest stats as well for Phil and Street Fighter. Phil was able to increase his delay from 57% to 61%, an increase of 3.92%. But Phil's look play went from 48.10% to 45.59%. Overall, Phil's rank had a bare minimum increase of only 0.22%, which means Phil Burnell has a 54.85% win ratio on Street Fighter overall for ranked matches. You can probably hear my dog behind me, by the way. He's a very annoying boy. He will not calm down. But hopefully he'll calm down soon when my lovely lady gets home from our family meeting. She went to, she'll take a wee dinner with like her auntie or whatever, you know what I mean? And yeah. She'll be home soon apart, and then my dog will fucking stop barking because there's nothing I can do. I've tried all fucking day to calm that fucking dog down, and he's like, nah, fuck you, buddy. You're not her, fuck off. So there we go. So you probably hear my dog barking for the start of the stream anyway, but hopefully it'll calm down soon. So, Phil, 300 megabytes down, 10 megabytes up is not enough to be streaming at 12 megabytes per second. Your upload is max, meaning that any online game you play will suffer from lag. Lower your bitrate in OBS down to 4,000 kilobytes per second to 6,000 kilobytes. You don't need 12,000 kilobytes per second when using a hardware encoder. The point of hardware encoding is to be able to lower your bitrate and keep the same quality. Get fucked, loser. Some harsh words there from Prophet, but accurate words and sound advice all the same. So yeah, we got the fucking records here for fucking Phil Street Fighter, thanks to Prophet. So with all that, of course we've got authors as well. The authors are on standby should we need them. Phil will be live right now for sure. I'm convinced he'll be live already. Yeah, we're behind by Phil and Teal going live. Yeah, here. Cool. So yeah, let's just spin the wheel and get today's bingo card sorted and then get straight into the bingo. Well, we'll land on today, I wonder. We were one away yesterday. Hopefully we can go one better today. Schedule. There's a guarantee right there. Speaking of guarantees, the centre square today is LTG. So there we go. I need a number chat between 1 and 195. Between 1 and 195. The very first number in chat I see will be the card I use for today's bingo between 1 and 195. 88 from Derbear. We're going with 88. The 88th bingo card with schedule on it. Which is going to be this one here on the left hand side. The card on the left hand side is the card we're going to use for today's bingo. Phil to clear his throat, touch his eye, him saying schedule, him slapping his leg, and him saying likes. There you go, Phil's chair creaking, him giving a thumbs up, him doing phone stuff, him giving the prayer hands to his camera, you know, to his audience, and his voice cracking. There you go, Phil saying literally, detractor or trolls, LTG, nobody or no one, and him laughing. The fourth row is Phil saying meaningful, there you go, him pig-splaining something, him saying dude, and him butchering a word. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying admittedly, Q&A, sound good, him standing up randomly, and finally, him saying tired. So there we go. Let me just save the card very quickly, and then we can actually just get straight into bingo. Because, you know, we have already built up some nice speed up juice and we can get cracking straight away. Not only can we get straight into the bingo, we can fucking go straight into 1.25 speed. So we don't have to endure him at his normal boring rate. Oh yeah, and by the way, thank you to Dashi for the kind of idea for the bingo thumbnail today. Love. What was it? Yeah, so peace, love and tips. So there we go. Let me just close those two things. Fantastic. And look at this. Goofy Goober just super chatted Phil. I'll tip 20 if you watch the whole LTG vid. No skip. That's their very first super chat ever. Probably a troll. Honestly, it's probably a detractor or something, or some pish, you know. It really is. I don't know. I'll see what Phil responds to that, I guess. But let me get the bingo card set up very quickly, and we can quickly go through the kind of, you know, ways we can get up. 2 seconds. Be back in 2 seconds, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to get some sorted out there. Just something came up there. So let me get a bingo card set up, and oh yeah, quickly we can go through the ways we can get free space as well in the cards. So if Phil snorts 20 times, or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that gives us a free space. If Phil gets 100 likes and blows bubbles for his dumbass audience also before beginning recording for gameplay for YouTube, that too will be a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream, not only do we get a free space for that as well, but you guys get to enjoy the Pixar animations, incredible animation that he made for 100 likes. For getting 100 likes, you know, it's the bubble blowing animation, you know, the Phil's unique animated way of blowing bubbles. So there we go. Anyway, I'm not going to waste too much more time, you know what I mean? Remember, tag me in chat and get myself in the card. I don't try and miss things in the card, I just do sometimes because I'm a stupid bastard. Nothing I can do. Bugged bingo mechanics and all that jazz. So, with all that being said, good luck everyone. Here we go. Hopefully we can get 25 out of 25 today and go one better than yesterday.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. We've got a lot to talk about today. This is actually probably going to be kind of a historic show in a lot of ways. First of all, it's the release of Rashid in Street Fighter 6, and if you can believe it, he's already glitched. We'll talk a little bit about that. Then, after my having a very short segment yesterday about him, apparently LTG has done a lengthy response to what I talked about on the show the other day. I have not fully seen it yet, and we're going to watch it together live on today's podcast. So, all that and more right after the intro.
Well, I'm sure this will go down well with LTG. I'm not sure. Did Phil say short? LTG's response was 10 minutes. Phil's segment on LTG was like 30-40. You know, Phil literally spent more time talking about it than LTG did.
Alrighty, everyone. Today is Monday, the 24th of July, 2023. Of course, I'm Darkside Phil. Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. We got a lot going on right now. We really do. First of all, today is Street Fighter 6 Day. I actually have not played the game all weekend long, which is a rarity since the game came out. I pretty much have played it consistently, at least like every other day, if not every day of the week. And I gave it a rest this weekend purposefully because I knew today we were going to want to play this new character all day long. First DLC character for Street Fighter 6. And being that he's a new character, as you guys know, when usually I'm going to use a new character, or even I'm going to do a major stream of a character, I'll watch some tech videos. Before...
Nah, this is Street Fighter talk. I'm going faster. We're going 1.5 for Street Fighter talk.
I actually go online and play with the character. And this has worked well. I've actually implemented a lot of new strategies and gameplay into my my style because I've watched these videos on YouTube. Well, there were no videos of Rashid because he was brand newly released. So actually last night, I watched some streams, one particular stream of Rashid. And it just so happens that this person ended up hitting Master Rank with Rashid within like a few hours, which is absolutely hilarious. So I learned some basic stuff. Of course, that person's name is Justin Wong. Shout out to Justin Wong. I actually was watching his stream last night. It was quite entertaining. I learned a lot just watching him play, and it was actually a good time. I purposefully did not say a word in his chat because I was afraid that if I did, that people would get wind and trolls would get in there and start making it all about me, and I definitely didn't want that to happen. But it was a great stream, and I hope that a lot of people learned from it because he learned some basics and was actually doing some interesting tricks and combos and things, and I'll be trying to implement some of that in my gameplay today. But anyway, so last night was exciting with Rashid releasing and everything, and we're going to be playing with him all day long today. The usual stuff that I do with a new character. So that's going to be exciting. But as all of that was going on last night, all right, I start to get messages saying, did you hear what LTG just said about you? He's going on a big rant about you on his stream, and he's going off on you, and he's ripping you a new asshole, and he's really, going in. And I was like, first of all, I was very confused, because I'm like, so he's insulting me. That's what people are saying. Like, he's basically, like, really insulting you badly on his stream. And I kind of scratched my head saying, like, why would he do that? Because when I talked about him on this show yesterday, and if you didn't see it, it's still live here on the channel, or all my haters literally clipped it. Like, it was like a 20 minutes talking about a stream of his that I watched the other night. And again, when I was talking about this, I was...
No, Phil, don't even pretend that you're surprised that LTG clapped back. You, on your own Twitter page, was asking us, has anyone got a supposed clip of LTG responding to my podcast segment this morning? Don't see anything on YouTube yet, and I'd like to watch it before tomorrow's podcast. Phil knew damn well what he was doing when he fucking did this. He was intentionally trying to manufacture drama for his own personal benefit. Phil, trained saying 1am by the way his time, so Phil was up to 1am watching fucking random Street Fighter 6 streams and also trying to find this LTG clapback. LTG knows damn well that Phil is after drama and he's trying his best to fucking monetize. He's trying to get more pity bucks and drama bucks using LTG's name to do just that. And yeah, LTG, to be fair to them, is like just saying, just keep my name out your fucking mouth. I want nothing to do with you, Phil. Let's see if Phil will fucking... That's what I'm saying, 2 days in a row, Phil's trying to fucking capitalise and make money off LTG.
I was not attacking LTG. I was not saying anything real personal about him at all. I was just being kind of neutral, right? Like, I was asking genuine questions of my chat about his content and about his rankings in Street Fighter 6 and about how he, how it operates, because I was kind of fascinated. I'd never seen any content of his before. So it was confusing to me how he operated and all that. And I was just trying to absorb it like everybody else, And I, did I say a few negative things? Yeah, I did. I told I didn't like his stream layout and stuff like that. But I didn't go in on the guy. In fact, I would say I agreed with a lot of the stuff he was saying about the game. The jab, jab, jab thing. How a lot of characters can just mash jab online. It's very scrubby, and it seems to be a lot of stuff. And I don't like that. And he hates it too. So it was confusing to me because I don't recall saying anything that would have been like inflammatory in my video. It wasn't like I was calling him out or insulting him. I was just very quickly and honestly telling my thoughts about his stream. And I even said, I think, well, after watching his stream, I was like dying to comment on it. And it's not just him, but anyone who plays Street Fighter 6. Like, now I'm like so into the game. I was like, do you think you guys as an audience would enjoy watching me comment on Street Fighter 6 gameplay? And a lot of people were like, yeah, that might be something we'd like to see in the future. So essentially, it's that simple. Like, that's all it was. I wasn't insulting the dude or anything like that. I didn't think that there would be anything too inflammatory there. I mean, I don't know. But apparently, yeah, it was the opposite. Like, he took this as all personal insults, and apparently he went in on me. So we're going to watch that live on this very show. I know I've never done anything like that on the Level 1 podcast before. I have a whole react channel for reacting, but we're going to do it on the show this morning. Why?
Did not expect Phil to actually fucking... If Phil's got the same clip I've got, I did not expect that to happen. That's why I showed you guys at the start. Because I didn't think Phil would actually have Phil, you know, LTG's clip. We'll wait and see what happens.
Because I want to do it not live, get out of the way, because we're going to focus on Rashid today. You know me, I'm not going to focus on drama all day long. I just want to play the game today.
This is drama you manufactured all by yourself, though, Phil. This is what you wanted. This is what you sought out for. You wanted to try and manufacture your own drama. And this is nothing to do with trolls. This is nothing to do with detractors. This is something you came up all by yourself. You said, oh, a video came up and I recommended, and it was LDG playing games. It was playing Street Fighter 6, and he said all these things about Street Fighter 6. And here's what I've got to say about what I've seen of them. And you shat all over his fucking layout. You shat all over the fucking, you know, is the way he fucking plays the game as well. He said, oh, maybe I can fucking help him, give him pointers, not shit. You fucking came across as a smug bastard who was better at the game than he was, because you said you were so surprised as well that he hasn't ranked up to master playing the game so much, and maybe you can give him some pointers, not shit. You came across as a fucking sanctimonious piece of shit, Phil.
And have that be what we're talking about. And I don't want every possible person coming in here talking about this nonsense today. I'm already going to give my thoughts on it, all right, by the time that we get to Street Fighter 6. Fair enough? So we're going to do that soon. But, you know, real quickly, what I'd like to do is just my usual stuff. We'll talk about the schedule. I want to talk a little bit about Rashid, because apparently already the character is glitched. There's a big glitch with the character that Capcom now wants to fix already, which is crazy. I mean, he just released, and people already found a huge glitch, and it's weird that they didn't know about the glitch, because it's very easy to do, apparently. So shall we talk about that? I guess, first of all, last night, I played GTA 5 again, and we had a great time. I just want to say thanks to anyone who's continuing to watch the GTA 5 playthrough. I'm enjoying my second run very much. Please remember, engagement on those videos is key. Liking the videos and leaving comments to get that engagement boost up, so more people will see the playthrough. Please do that for me if you can, if you're enjoying it. And please consider contributing to the playthrough if you can, whether it be like a, you know, a super sticker or a tip or whatever after the fact, because honestly, yeah, it's weird because the views on the playthrough are crazy good, even the streams. But like last night was genuinely kind of a slow stream for support, and I was like, well, that kind of sucks. So I'm really enjoying the playthrough, and I hope that people will enjoy it long term, but I hope that they'll also support it, being that it's a regular stream of mine. You know what I mean? Like I am going to balance it with everything else, but I hope that things turn out well for it as an ongoing project, especially. I told you guys, I want to make this a long playthrough. Like, I want to do all the content that I missed in my first run of GTA 5 for the second one. So hopefully, you guys will check it out and support it if you can. All right, we're gonna be playing that again Wednesday night. That's right, it's Wednesday night's late stream. Just so you guys know, if you're wondering when's the next GTA segment, it's Wednesday night's late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. So yesterday was pretty good. The React show was pretty good as usual. The React content will go live daily, one video a day over on my sister channel, DSP Reacts. Let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. Get out of the way. So today it's Rashid all day long. We're gonna start off taking Rashid into his guide, and then combo trials, and a little bit of training mode. I did watch gameplay last night, which we'll talk about in a second. I watched Justin Wong playing this character for a while, and tried to learn some basics of Rashid, and I hope that I can apply those today when I play. And then we're gonna do some casual matches, and then we're gonna do ranked. So that's gonna be Rashid today, like day of Rashid, trying to learn this new character. All right, I think that it'll hopefully go pretty well. If you're looking to learn the character like me, I think this will be a great stream or streams to attend. Because remember, I'm playing him on this stream, and I'm playing him on tonight's late stream as well, at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, we return back to Final Fantasy 13 on the, excuse me, I said 13. Final Fantasy 16 on the daily regular stream. 3 more hours of progress. Man, I'm really hoping it's not a lot of filler content, but you know how this game has been. So, you know, we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow night is community night in Street Fighter 6. I'm doing my weekly community night stream where viewers will be able to join me and play against me with a variety of characters. I'll be picking probably Rashid, but also a lot of other characters that normally I wouldn't use. For example, Dalsim, Honda, etc. I'll be using tomorrow night. So I hope that you guys will join me for that tomorrow night on the late stream, okay? And then on Wednesday, it's going to be Blanca. And I'm excited because I haven't played with Blanca now in a bit, but it's going to be the road to master. As you know, my Blanca is constantly growing in skill level and also in ranking, in ranked matches. And he's 4-star diamond right now. My goal is to try to get into master, you know, within the next couple of weeks. So the main stream on Wednesday, all stream long, is just playing with Blanca online, unranked, and trying to get him ranked up. I doubt we'll hit master, but maybe we can get the 5-star diamond, which would be really nice. And then the late stream on Wednesday, like I just said, is GTA 5. All right, now next week, special event. Just to throw this out there, this coming Saturday, all day long, special long-form React event, The Dark Side of Machinima. I'll be reacting to the June the King documentary about the rise and fall of Machinima as a company and MCN on YouTube. But then I'm also going to be doing giant segments about my own experiences as a partner with Machinima for 6.5 years. I've gone through all of my emails, hundreds and hundreds of emails, to find the story behind a lot of the interactions that I had with this company. And basically, we're going to go through all these different stories, the different things and interactions that I had with them, and I have the receipts to prove what I'm saying, because I have all these emails. I have them already. I just need to sort them and put them into my capture setting here. Like, I sorted through all my emails. I've sent myself, you know, all of them, so they're all on PC, basically. I just got to get it set up, so I got to take some time later in the week to set that up for Saturday. In addition to that, I'll also be doing some food and fun. So it'll be a good Saturday stream this coming Saturday, exclusively over on my DSP Reacts sister channel, all day long, all right? So what can you expect on the channel soon? More Street Fighter 6, duh. More Grand Theft Auto 5 Anniversary Run, trying to make the push to finish Final Fantasy 16, because I feel like when we finish Final Fantasy 16, then GTA 5 will likely become a daytime stream, which seems to be the request right now. Like, a lot of people are upset that I'm only doing it as a night stream, and they're not getting to watch it because they live in Europe. So if I make it a daytime stream, more people will be able to attend, so I'll probably try to do that. And then we'll probably be doing more stream on the night, or more gameplay on the night streams. I don't know what. We could bring back Elden Ring, or we could do something new. But that's essentially what's coming up, you know, in the next couple of weeks. Also, keep in mind, My 15-year anniversary celebration has begun with GTA 5, but there's more coming. Over the course of August, there'll be multiple events, including a Project 7 retrospective event, a long-form React event where it's a retrospective where you guys are going to nominate your favorite moments in my 15 years to watch back together. It's going to be a lot of fun, all right? So lots of anniversary stuff. My 15-year anniversary coming up, and we're going to be celebrating that all over the month of August together, all right? Pretty cool. All right, now here's the thing. We have shout-outs to do. I'll do these quickly, and then what I want to do is I want to do the live react to this LTG video. I guess it's really what it is a clip from his stream last night to see what he said about me. Like I said, I skimmed through it, and it's about 10 minutes. That's all about me, and apparently there's a lot of insulting stuff, but it's weird because when I was skimming through, he was talking about my looks, and I'm like, okay, what about what I said about his stuff? And you think that's what he's upset about, right? He must, probably he's mad that maybe I criticized how his stream looks or something like that, so maybe that's what it is. And of course I said, why is he still in 2-star diamond if he's been playing the entire time the game's been out? How is he still stuck there? So maybe those are the things he's pissed about. We're gonna find out, okay? Anyway, let's do shout-outs now. Let's just get the shout-outs out of the way. Let's start off with Goofy Goober, who did a super chat. Says, I'll tip 20 if you watch the whole thing. We're gonna watch the whole thing. I'm gonna watch, it's about 10 minutes long, this clip, I guess, and we're gonna watch the whole thing, okay? So we're doing that 100%, okay? That's what, I mean, that's, like I said, that's kind of the focus today of what we're doing on the podcast, which is unprecedented because we never really do anything like that, but hey, you know, this guy has took it upon himself to do this, so I have the right to watch and react to it, right? Okay. So let's see here. I received a $29.99 tip from Game Tracker. Thank you so much, Game Tracker. He says, it's Rashid Day. Indeed it is. Let's get your animation and let's get you up on the leaderboard here. And let's see.
And I'm going to go 2 times speed for this contribution. I think you all know why.
What do you have to say about Rashid, if anything, right? I don't know what you have to say. Here we go. Your gameplay will be the first I'm going to see of him outside of promotional materials, so naturally I don't have much to say yet. The one thing I can say, he seems complicated, so best of luck. From what I've seen, he's a hybrid. Like, he has a fireball that can be zoning, but he also has moves that move him in really fast. And he has, like, this floaty jump mix-up. So basically, he has tools to get in, but also he has tools to fight fireball war. So it's like, what do you do with him? Like, it's not clear exactly what you're supposed to do. Like, I watched Justin Wong play, and Justin was playing as, like, a mid-screen hybrid where he tried to get one hit and stay on you with a combo and then kind of get you in the corner and trap you a little bit with his fireballs and mix you up a little bit. And that's how he would win the matches. But I get the feeling this is also a character that can just stay away from fireballs the whole round. But I guess we'll see. Okay, the main thing I want to talk about here is changes to drive rush cancel. Yes, there's a huge change to the gameplay element today that was introduced. So he says, first off, there's the input. You know all about this already, but there's an aspect of it that the Japanese Twitter account mentioned and the English one didn't. The cancel only works if you're holding neutral or forward on the stick. Yeah, someone said that yesterday. So you're down backing and you do a kick and it hits. If you're still down backing and you hit the 2 medium buttons, you won't do your drive rush cancel. If you do the kick and you go to neutral and then you do it, then you will. So you have to be doing neutral or forward. You can't be down backing. I guess what people were afraid of was that you could have a charge character like Guile who just fishes for a punch, but he's still charging the Sonic Boom. Now imagine if you could dash cancel or drive rush cancel out of a charge, you still have your charge. So if that were the case, you'd be able to rush forward and still do a charge move. And that would break the game. You're not supposed to be able to move forward while also doing a charge move. So this basically fixes that you have to be holding forward or neutral to do this new thing. Okay? He says there's another change not mentioned at all. Apparently now you can drive rush cancel light attacks on a whiff. This is a bizarre change, but it effectively means players can no longer use lights to buffer a drive rush cancel since it'll come out regardless. Yeah, apparently what was discovered was people were doing what's called an option select. What that means is that basically you're in a situation where you can do an input and it could have multiple outcomes depending on what people are doing to you, but each outcome is beneficial to you and kind of brainless because you're not intentionally going for either outcome. You're doing one input that does both. So I guess there was this situation where people were buffering a drive rush off of jabbing, and so if the jab hit, that was beneficial. If the drive rush came out, that was beneficial. And they were just playing the game like that. People were discovering it's kind of cheap. It wasn't intended to be like that. So they removed it. Now if you do a drive rush while jabbing, it'll just drive rush in the middle of your jab, even if the jab is missing. So how that will affect stuff, I don't know. I don't know if people will find a way to abuse that and break it, or if that'll actually improve the balance of the game. I have no idea. But that's what's going on right now. Yeah, they added that new thing. So, all right. So thank you, Game Tracker, for the first tip of the day. I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting my Street Fighter content. I also got a $5 tip here from Jimmy James Jr. He says, I'm enjoying Final Fantasy 16 and your playthrough. You should change the difficulty from story to action focus. You'll enjoy it more. It is on action focus. I keep seeing people don't seem to understand that when I booted this game up, I did it by default as if the game were supposed to be played in the way it's supposed to be played to be challenging. I don't have it on easy. People are always not have it on easy. I don't have it on easy. I actually have it on the action focus. The game is just too easy. Like I said, the game literally is getting as easy as Kingdom Hearts 3 at this point. They just made it that way. I don't know what else to say. It's like piss easy. So I think you're under the wrong impression. If someone told you that, they lied. No, I'm definitely playing on the action-based difficulty. It's just superbly easy compared to other games. Okay. Well, that's just wrong. Black Mage 2MG says LTG has a better rating than you, but you offer to teach him how to play. He's 2-star diamond. My Blanca is 4-star diamond. What are you talking about? He has 2 characters. He has LP and he has Marisa, right? His LP is 2-star diamond, and his Marisa is 1-star diamond. I have multiple characters who are in diamond, 4-star diamond Blanca. I've got Luke at 1-star diamond. I got both. Well, first of all, my Honda's diamond, which is hilarious because he shouldn't be, but he's diamond. And I got characters like Ryu, Zangief, and Lily who are all on the precipice of hitting diamond if I just do another segment with, or another session with them. So you're just factually wrong. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Anyway, all right, one final thing, news stories. Let's do the news stories that I want to talk about quick, and then we're going to do the LTG react, okay? So, news stories for today. I said LP? Oh, JP. His name's JP. I said LP. Well, I'm trying to be fast and get through the news. So we talked about the cancelable light attacks into Drive Rush. That was one news story. I already covered that. Yep, already covered that. And, okay, so let's talk about this glitch with Rashid, all right? This glitch that already has been discovered. So Rashid's level 2 super is essentially similar to the super he had in Street Fighter 5. I think it was his V-trigger in Street Fighter 5. So he kicks out a giant tornado that sits in the middle of the screen. Now, this tornado has all these interesting properties. Number one, If you just walk into it, you get hit a few times. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it basically is just sitting in the middle of the screen, which basically is stopping your opponent from doing any kind of offense, because if they advance, they're going to walk into it and get hit, okay? Number 2, if Rashid throws his fireball into this tornado, it pushes the tornado towards the enemy. So now it's like an advancing giant full-screen projectile, okay? Number 3, if Rashid does any move through the tornado, it changes its properties. So for example, if you jump forward, you'll teleport through this tornado and get like double speed jumping across the screen. If you do his kick, he has this kick that goes across the screen like horizontally, it like massively improves the speed of the kick, and he bounces off of the opponent and flies back to the other side of the tornado. So basically the tornado is kind of almost like a mini game. When you throw out this tornado, Rashid's properties all change for a limited time. It only lasts a few seconds on the screen, but it could really mix up the way that the game is playing. Essentially, what a lot of people are thinking is when the tornado's on the screen, this is Rashid's opportunity to come back if he's been getting pummeled, or to mix up the opponent in a tricky way. However, a glitch has been discovered with the tornado. So the tornado is only supposed to hit maybe 4 or 5 times and doesn't actually do a lot of damage. If it hits you when you're blocking, okay, it'll hit 4 or 5 times and then go away. It'll just disappear, like dissipate. But people already found a glitch. Here's what you do. You do the tornado, you throw your projectile into it so it starts to move forward, then you dash into it, and you walk perfectly perpendicular alongside the tornado, so you're like overlapping, and as you walk into the enemy, the tornado keeps hitting for no reason. So the enemy will go to block, and it'll be like, it never stops hitting. It never dissipates until the tornado's time runs out. So if normally it would hit 4 or 5 times, go away. This time it just keeps hitting.
That wasn't prayer hands, by the way. That was not prayer hands. But when Phil uses prayer hands, he's trying to beg to his audience and fucking thank his audience for that shit for money. I'm not counting that as prayer hands. It's coincidental, I'd say, but nah, I'm not counting that as prayer hands. He's demonstrating what the fucking hit is like. One more time.
Hitting. It never dissipates until the tornado's time runs out. So if normally it would hit 4 or 5 times, go away. This time it just keeps hitting endlessly. So for hitting, it's not a big deal because it doesn't do a lot of damage. So if it hits 4 or 5 times, big deal. But the problem is people are finding, let's say for example, you run out of drive meter, you're burnt out, right? Now you can take chip damage. So what people found is you do the tornado, you throw your projectile into it, you walk forward, and if they start to block it, it blocks endlessly, and it takes 40% of your health bar on block. So you're blocking and you just see your health bar go boo. You're like, what the fuck? It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to dissipate after only 4 to 5 hits, whether blocked or not. And right now it's not doing that. The tornado is staying out on the screen for the entire time and keeps hitting. So it's definitely a glitch. It wasn't intended to be designed like that. So Street Fighter, already this morning, when I was having breakfast in my kitchen, Street Fighter's, I would say Twitter account, but it's not called Twitter anymore. It's now called X. So Street Fighter's X account, take that as you will. If you think that that's porn, I guess, you can think that. Street Fighter's X account put out an Xing on the app, and they X'd this. Okay, we are aware of an issue with Rashid regarding the ESAR, that's the name of the tornado, staying on screen for a prolonged amount of time, and we are investigating. So they X'd about it. They were Xing all over this place, talking about this glitch, and I guess they're going to look into it and probably fix it, okay? So it's interesting because we might want to try it today just to see how funny it is if it works, because Justin was using it a couple times last night, and he was like, obviously this is not intended, it's Evo, but it's Evo approved, because remember they said Rashid could be at Evo. Right now the running joke in the Street Fighter community is that a character just got added to the game, and less than a month after the character being added, we have the Nationals at Evo. Why are you having a new character in the mix? He shouldn't be. There hasn't been enough time to play with or test this character, so the competitive FGC is kind of upset about Rashid being in Evo, but, and already we found a glitch with the character, right? Day 1. So yeah, check out all the X's all about this topic.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett Bells. So Super Chat says, maybe Phil should make a better game. Yeah, Phil's one to fucking complain about the games, but he's never one to try and actually improve things himself. He's always someone else. Someone else had to do all the improving for him. So it's his fucking liking and standards, It's Phil can criticise and complain and bitch and whine and moan about everything out there, but he will never try and do anything himself to try and, give a better experience for himself and others.
Already we found a glitch with the character, right? Day 1. So yeah, check out all the X's all about this topic on the X app. I love Xing every morning. Xing all over the place. Anyway, one other news story, Techland. Alright, so you guys know who Techland is? Which game did they make? I forget. Techland. Does anyone remember what game Techland made? It sounds familiar, but I can't remember exactly what they did. Does anyone remember? They made a popular game at one point, Techland, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But anyway, they've been bought out by guess who? Tencent, the Chinese gaming company. They bought out the entire company, and, well, not the entire company, but the majority shareholder. Oh, Dying Light. This is the company that made Dying Light. Dying Light is now majority owned by China. And so they're saying that Techland is going to retain full ownership of its IPs and they'll maintain creative freedom, but China wants in on that juicy zombie money. So they bought them out, supposedly. So there you go. So expect Dying Light 3 to be set in China, I guess, right? Why wouldn't it be? All right, guys, that's what I got for news today. Not too much besides the Rashid stuff, all right? All right, so I think we're going to do it. This is what everyone wants. What's hilarious is we have 509 people on my stream. I guarantee you the restreamers probably have thousands of viewers right now. I guarantee. In fact, anyone want to check that? I'm just curious. Can you guys tell me how many people are actually watching? And by the way, hello, restreamers. I know you guys are here every morning. You guys clipped the LTG thing from yesterday. In your defense, I don't think that anyone actually kind of misrepresented what I said. I think you guys actually accurately kind of represented it. I mean, you always use the clickbait tags, which is stupid, but I think people actually just kind of clipped it and put it out there. And then I guess LTG responded negatively, which makes no sense because really I didn't say anything bad about them, but who are the restreamers? I'm not going to say their names. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that
You kind of are. You fucking gave Duty a shout out the other fucking day.
stupid, but I know right now, literally, they have probably thousands of people watching, right?
I'm not too sure about that. I've probably got maybe a couple hundred if that. I usually get a couple hundred, that's about it, you know. We're a pretty chill group here in the old bingo streams. You know, and obviously every single person is welcome here.
Anyway, all right, so, look up their streams and embarrass them. Why? Why? They will always exist. They're never going to go away. And the more attention you give those people, it's like the Hydra. You chop off one head and 27 more sprout. So you don't want to, you know. I know they're always going to exist. There's nothing I can do about it. According to YouTube and according to, I guess, to a judge, it's legal to do what they do. So, I mean, I guess do it. More power to you. If it's legal, I guess go for it. Might not be morally right, but you do what you do, right? And like I said, I actually don't feel like anyone misrepresented me. They always put the clickbait titles. Like, oh, Phil slams LTG's layout. I mean, I didn't slam it. I criticized it for sure. I didn't slam it. I mean, oh my God. Okay, you ready? I just looked at my TV. I just looked at my TV. All right, guys. So you see my stream layout, correct? My webcam, border, and a leaderboard. That's what I have on my stream layout. Now, when I'm doing gameplay, what do I have? Me and a camera and a leaderboard, and that's it. Like, that's my layout. All right, are you ready for this? I can't wait for that. I can't wait to show you this. This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you. Well, that's not it. To LTG's layout. Here it is. Wow. Nice and clean.
It is actually the same video. But this is not LTG's exact stream. This is a restreamer of LTG with his own layout as well, over the top of LTG's layout. So, yeah, I'll take off laugh. I'll take off laugh. Don't worry. So let's just see how Phil reacts to this.
Clean. Right? Wow. I just immediately I know exactly where to look and what's going on this stream. Like, wow, that's just amazing. Whew. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, you know, nice spiffy shining stream. Look at that. I mean, do I really have to say a word about his stream layout? You know? Now listen, more power to him. Do whatever you want. A lot of people are successful with different stream layouts. But like for me, right? For me, when I'm doing my own streaming, okay, I want to make it like 95% about the game. Really, like that's the focus of me streaming is the game. That's the purpose of me having the stream is there's a game going on, right? Like we're doing the podcast. Okay, guess what's the main thing? My webcam. Why? Because that's the focus of it's a podcast. It's me talking. But if we're gonna be gaming, I want it to be about the game. He puts his game into this like tiny box, and then there's chats all over the place. I don't. Now, by the way, technically this is a restream. All right, we're watching an archive of a restream. What's the name of this guy? Izzy Jones 19, who basically he was restreaming LTG. So I actually think what I'm blocking with my camera right now, I think is not LTG stream. Is that correct? I think that his stream is the whole like everything here to the left of my camera is his stream. Correct? Like that's where it cuts off. This chat here under the camera is not his, right? I think I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is, right? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, how many restreams are we looking at? Well, we're going to be watching a restream. But now there's people that are restreaming this stream. So if you're watching a restreamer restream my stream, but I'm watching a restream of LTG stream, so that would be there's LTG stream, the restreamer, I'm watching, and then someone else is watching. So that's shut up, bitch. Quadriception. There's inception, doubleception, triception, and quadriception. A quadriception stream. A stream within a stream within a stream within a stream. It's very exciting. It just sounds like something else. It sounds like contraception, but it's not. Quadriception. I swear. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna start. By the way, Beef just did a $2 super chat, and he's shouting someone out. Oh, is he shouting out this guy? He is. He's shouting out this guy. I guess his name is IMMO342. I don't know. Listen, I'm a newcomer to all of this. I don't watch LTG. I don't watch his restreamers. I know nothing about it. All right, so whoever this is, whatever. And thank you to 672 who did a super chat. Says LTG is a fan of the British Broadcasting Corporation. Oh, excellent. I'm sure he loves Downton Abbey, right? I think that's his favorite show. That's what I've heard anyway. So there you go. Well, anyway, Beef, you're the latest super chatter. All right, we're gonna get into this. You ready? So how long is this clip? Because I said I skimmed through it, but I didn't actually watch it. I just skimmed through it, and he was like insulting how I looked. 10 minutes. All right, well, you know me, when I react to stuff, it takes a long time, so let's get into it. All right, let's begin. Let's see how the volume level is, by the way. Hold on. I don't know how loud this is going to be. Now, remember, we're watching a restreamer, so you're going to hear the restreamer talking too, as well as LTG. All right, so let's see.
React to who said about me he watched what?
Here we go.
No matter how much you guys try to push it, there will never be an interaction between me and DSP. There's no ties there. We're not in the same correlation of anything. We're not in the same media space, nothing. Like,
I told you.
That's the restreamer saying, I told you. Okay.
Why y'all keep trying to push that narrative?
He's gonna make fun of the way he looks. He's gonna make fun that he's white. He's gonna make fun of his goatee. He's gonna make fun of his receding hairline. He's gonna make fun that he's almost, you know, like old as shit.
So, wow, this restreamer knows LTG so well that he's actually calling out everything he's about to do on his stream. Remember, this is live, so this is his predictions. Let's see if he's correct. I wonder if he's correct.
I didn't say it, bro. Because I know that's...
Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Perpy Warpy, thank you for 4 months. Yeah, stop trying to push that narrative. I don't give a fuck if he wants to match with me or not.
What narrative is he talking about? Stop trying to push that narrative. What narrative do people say there is? Because remember, yesterday on this very show, which you can watch all the restreamer clips of it, I literally just said, I watched his content for the first time. I didn't like his stream layout. I think it's kind of busy. There's stuff all over the place. It's confusing. And I wish that there was more of the game on the screen. And I thought that the chat was mostly making fun of him. I didn't see the purpose of having the chat on the screen because it was people like making fun of him. I also said that it was weird to me that he was only 2-star diamond if he's been playing the game since launch, right? What else? Geez, let's see. I agreed with most of the stuff he said about the game, right? I said, most of his critiques about the game, I completely agreed with, 100%, right? What else? I'm just trying to think, like, what narrative was? There was no narrative. My narrative was, first time watching, I was fascinated, and I wanted to learn more about it because I was trying to figure it out. Oh, I guess I said that, it was weird because he had 2,000 viewers on his stream, but it didn't seem like he had 2,000 viewers because his stream chat wasn't, like, flying by like someone who has 2,000 viewers. And in addition, I didn't really see, like, contributions coming in, which is confusing. If you have 2,000 viewers, why are you not having anyone contribute to your stream? It's odd. And I said, I hope that it's not that he has all hate watchers who just sit there and make fun of him. But it seemed like that because his chat was making fun of him. You see? That's not a narrative. That's an observation. So I have no idea what this narrative is. All right, let's see. Let's find out.
My services cost.
Huh?
I don't give a fuck if he was talking crazy or not. How can somebody that was too scared to do a podcast for 50 bands talk crazy about me? Nigga, all you have to do is just sit there with your fucking porn goatee.
Told you.
And just talk.
You mentioned the goatee.
And you didn't want a free 50 bands? Like, bro, don't talk to me, bro.
So what is he? Wait, so hold on. Because I decided I didn't want to be on a podcast run by Keemstar, right? He doesn't want to talk to me. What? What does that have to do with anything? What is my first of all, podcast offer that never existed. I was never even offered the money. We already talked to this. I was blue in the face. I don't want to do with Keemstar, do any business with him, right? I don't want to be on any shows called the Lol Cowcast because it's disrespectful. It's not beneficial to me or my audience. I'm not going to take 50 grand from Keemstar and be indebted to this guy for the rest of my life and have to basically be his slave. I can keep going on and on and on. It wasn't, oh, just sit here like a lump, right, and do nothing, and just fucking, receive 50K. It's ridiculous. It's not what it was going to be. But what does this have to do with him? And what does it have to do with anything between us? I'm lost. How does it really, like, how does that have any relation to anything, right? Oh.
Like a man that doesn't hit the gym daily or
Told
weekly, you can't speak to me. On top of that, if you're not properly groomed, you can't speak to me. On top of that, if your voice box and vocal cords never deepen, you can't speak to me.
Told
If
you,
you're
bro.
still rocking a goatee in 2023, you can't speak to me. If you're 5 foot something, you can't speak to me.
What? Whoa. That's a lot to unpack right there. That was a ton. That was like rapid fire. All right, so what do you say first? If you don't hit the gym daily, you can't speak to me. Okay, it's a little weird. So if someone's not, like, up to your standards of physical fitness, they can't even speak to you. If someone has, like, they're not groomed or they have an ugly goatee in 2023, you can't speak to me. What? Why do you care about someone's personal grooming or facial hair? What does that have to do with anything? Why does that matter to you? And what was the other thing that he said? He said something. What was the third thing he said? He said 3 things. I missed the other one. Guys, what was the other thing that he said? He said, oh, the height. He says, if you're 5 foot something, don't speak to me. I'm literally like 5 foot 11 and a half, right? I used to tell people I was 6 feet tall, but then I realized it's kind of stupid. Like, I'm not ashamed of my height. So I tell me yeah, technically I'm 5 foot 11, right? So I'm what, half an inch below 6 feet. I can't speak to him, like, because of a half an inch. What are you talking about? Like, huh? What? This is very confusing to me now, all right? First of all, my comments about the man were about his stream, right? And about his ranking in Street Fighter 6, correct? I talked about his criticisms of the game, which I agreed with. He comes back at me with, you're unkept, right? Like, you're not groomed well enough. You have, you don't work out. You don't have I don't like your facial hair, and you're short. Are we really disconnect here? I feel like it seems like we're talking about 2 different things. Why is he so hung up about how I look? Right? Like, everything he just said is about my looks, my height, my physical fitness, and my facial hair grooming. Why does he care about how I look? It's a little odd, isn't it? Why does this man care about why another man streamer looks? Like, what's going on there? I'm a little confused. All right, well, let's continue. Oh, that's right, he said my voice. Listen, my voice I can't do anything about. I've had a more high-pitched voice my whole life. When I first started streaming, the first thing people said when I was on camera was, oh my god, we had no idea you looked like that, because we heard your voice and you sounded like you were like a skinny Poindexter nerd, and we thought that's exactly what you were going to be. So people outright thought, we're going to look like James Rolfe, you're going to look like the angry video game nerd when you get on camera. And then when I did, I looked how I did, people were like, we had no clue that's what you would look like because your voice doesn't seem to fit your body. Listen, I can't make my voice sound any deeper or any, you know what I mean? Nothing I can do about that. So that's kind of silly, but hey, if you think I have an annoying voice, I guess there's not much I can really do about that, right? But I guess my question is, why does that bother him so much? And what in the holy hell does that have to do with anything that I said about him yesterday? All right, and we're only a minute in, so let's get, well, 2 minutes in. Let's continue.
If you never upgraded your camera quality to pristine for your audience, you can't fucking speak to me.
Wait. What? If I didn't upgrade my camera quality to pristine, you can't speak to me. Do you see my camera right? Hold on a second. Here's my camera.
Phil, your camera's still kind of shit, and it wasn't you upgraded it. The Dutch brothers sent you a goddamn camera, which is a better camera, but you can still do better, and you've never tried to do better for your audience. It took your audience to fucking send you something for you to actually fucking upgrade the shit in the fucking first place.
Hold on. Actually, let's do a little experiment, shall we? Let's do a little. You guys ready for this one? So here's my camera, and here's LTG's camera.
Phil, it's a restream. It's not a very fair direct comparison because a restreamer's quality settings might not be fucking great. Just saying.
Let's look at them side by side. Which camera looks better, guys? Which camera has the better lighting? Which camera has the better quality? Right? I mean, you know what? I'll even be fair, because I'm not sure that he's doing HD. So you know what? Let's be fair about this, right? Let's actually do this. Just to be fair, I want to be fair. I'm not going to be a jerk about it, right? He might be doing 480p. So let's actually downgrade my video quality to 480p, right? All right, so now, once again, here we are. We're literally side by side, correct? Whose camera is better? Who has the better lighting? Who has the better camera? What are you talking about? Now, here's the thing. Here's what I get. Here's what I think is going on. I don't think this guy cares about me, which is fine. He shouldn't have to care about me. You shouldn't have to care about any other streamer. He's talking shit about things that he used to know about me. Like, for example, if this was a year ago, literally what he just said absolutely applies. For sure. Right? For sure. My camera quality was absolute ass. I was using the same webcam for like a decade. But in the last year, I upgraded my camera quality. I upgraded my lighting, my setup behind me. I upgraded my capture device. My footage, my video footage looks better than his. If you watch our raw gameplay back side by side, this stuff is really exactly this. You know what I mean? It's identical, if not better. Look at our cameras. Like, what is he talking about here?
This is not his raw footage, Phil.
I have no idea. I literally have no idea what he's talking about at all, right? Like, I'm confused. Again, I think he's talking about what he's been told, right? Or what he knows from the past, but what he's saying is completely outdated. Like, if you had said that a year ago, I'd say, yeah, you're right. My camera used to be shit, but I completely upgraded my setup on purpose. After years of criticism, everyone's saying, dude, your camera looks like shit, everything looks like shit. So I purposefully did everything better in the last year. You haven't seen there's been like a big turnaround in my quality of all my content. So, I don't know. I think, again, so why does he care so much about how I look? That's really bizarre to me. Like, why does he care about another man's looks? And why is he criticizing my camera? Obviously, he's not prepared for this response because he doesn't understand that my camera's actually better than his. Okay, let's continue.
Yo, we are not on the same level. We are not in the same space. I'm low tier guy. I don't even know what the fuck a DSP is, bro. Stop trying to push that narrative.
What narrative? I don't know what narrative he's talking about. What narrative was there about us? I don't even know what the narrative is. I'm lost. Right? I'm completely lost. If someone could explain this narrative he keeps mentioning, pushing a narrative, I don't know what the narrative is. I wasn't aware there was a narrative at all. You know, I've agreed with him over the years. I don't think we're the same. I don't know why people say he's the black DSP or whatever. That doesn't make sense. You know, maybe ages ago, there could have been a comparison with the way that we criticized fighting games when we played them, but I don't see the comparison today. He's right. We're not in the same space. I think people who are watching him are completely different from the people who are watching me. I don't think that's the same group of people. I don't even think there's an overlap, right? So I'm lost too there. But
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Phil for the super chat. It says, sorry, thank you very much to Barrett Wells for the super chat. It says, Phil shouldn't have started this drama. He's too dumb and lost on his own arse to even fire back at LTG massively. Yeah, even his own chat are actually trying to warn him right now. You know, you're getting super chats here with people saying, like, Phil, you don't know what you're dealing with here. You're kind of dealing with forces you cannot possibly kind of comprehend. There's a guy called Bomber says, Oppenheimer, you know, never mind that guy. There's a super chat happened before that saying, be careful what you wish for because LTG trolls will fucking come for you. You know what I mean? And the fan base will come for you, you know what I mean? So, Evil's getting warned. I can't scroll up too far. The super chat I saw earlier on is right going. Phil has 682 people watching him right now. This is what drama, manufactured drama, does. DSP is trying to create drama with LTG to get pity bucks. I said it wouldn't work. I thought it wouldn't work, but maybe, then again, maybe I'm wrong because he's certainly getting a few more contributions today in super chats from first-time super chatters. So he actually might be getting it after all. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo. Thanks again, Barry Wells.
I don't think that's the same group of people. I don't even think there's an overlap, right? So I'm lost too there. But I don't know why that there's like a narrative here between us, and he keeps mentioning it like I don't remember bringing up a narrative, right? So
Seriously, stop trying to push that narrative.
what narrative?
If I was him, I would literally focus on trying to rebuild my brand. Like, hit the gym, get hair transplant surgery, or wear hats 24/7 on stream. Stop wearing a pussy face goatee. Like, you know what goatee looks like on people? Pussy hair. It's not even crispy lined up, bro.
What? Again, what is he talking about? Why does he care about what facial hair I have? What does that have to do with him at all? How is it personally an affront to him and his existence that I have facial hair he doesn't like? Like, what is he speaking of? The other funny part is he says he's like a patchy, unlined up goatee. My goatee is perfectly lined up and fine, but it's all white hair, so it looks like shit because I have white hair on my face. But that's because I'm not afraid of embracing my age. You know, I'm 41 years old. I'm getting older. I'm gonna look older. I'm gonna get white hair. It's something that naturally happens. It's not something to be ashamed about as you get older. You shouldn't act like you're peripherally a 20-year-old. You're not gonna be eternally 20 years old. You have to understand that. You have to accept that, right? You're gonna get older. You're gonna become more wise. You're gonna become an elder statesman, as they say, and you can accept that. And you can pretend forever like you're some youth. And live in denial. I don't live in denial. I know I'm older. I know I'm no spring chicken. I also know I'm not very good looking. I just told you guys the other day, all right, on my stream, how I have a very bad self-image in my head of myself. I don't ever feel like I look good. Even when people outright tell me, my wife tells me, you guys will tell me, I feel you look good, right? You actually look good today. Or, you know, oh, look, you're wearing a different shirt style recently, and we like that, and this and that. I don't believe I look good. You understand that? Like, I actually always think I look like shit. I wake up, I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, I'm disgusted at myself. But that's how I've always been. I've had a bad self-image because a lot of messed up stuff that happened to me when I was younger. So I don't really give a shit about my goatee being perfect or whatever. Why is this guy so hung up on how you look, your self-image? Like, it seems like that's his whole thing, no? Like, if that's so important to him, right? Why is his whole embodiment of existence about how people look? That's a little odd to me. Like, you know, anything else that you think matters in life? How about having a conversation with someone? Oh, well, if you're ugly, I'm not going to talk to you. What? I mean, what kind of vain existence is that, Jasper? Please relax. What kind of a vain existence is that you only speak to people you find attractive, right? Like, I'm very confused. Let's keep going, all right? Because I'm starting to formulate something in my head now. I really am. All right, I'm starting to formulate something in my head. But let's keep going with this. Okay, let's see where he goes with this.
Stop rocking a pussy hair, fucking creepy, older white man goatee. Like,
so what do you want me to do? I'm an older white man. What should I do? Should I fucking get a face? Should I shoot Botox into my face, shave my face? You know, to try to look like I'm 20 years old again? Like, what's the point of that? Like, how does that benefit my stream, by the way? Because when I'm talking about streaming, this dude's talking about how I look. I wasn't aware that I was going out into like modeling agencies or trying to get an acting job. I'm a streamer, dude. I'm trying to put out content for a streaming audience. That's what I'm all about. Having fun with video games. I don't care about how I look. Nor does my audience, by the way. So I don't know where he's really getting all this from.
bro, get your shit clean. Wear the full beard or something. Who the fuck still rocks goatees?
Who cares about a full beard or a
I
goatee?
literally don't see anybody with a goatee. The only people that have goatees are fucking the guy you guys just mentioned, DSP and fucking Robert Whitaker. Those are the only two motherfuckers that wear goatees.
Ronald Whitaker? Who the fuck is
I'm
that?
talking about the goatees that fully connect. We're not talking about just this little shit. We're talking about the full square around your motherfucking mouth.
It's actually called a Van Dyke, by the way. The full mustache into under your chin. This is called a Van Dyke. It's technically not a goatee. A goatee is just this. The Van Dyke is the whole thing. Just for the record. So people are saying he's a UFC fighter. Oh, never heard of him. Don't know who's gonna watch.
Fuck out of here, bro.
By the way, so we're 3 minutes into his response, and he hasn't actually responded. He hasn't said a word about anything I said. All he's done is insulted my looks for 3 straight minutes. No, I mean really. Has he said another word about anything besides my looks? I don't work out. I'm old. I have bad facial hair, and I'm not 6 feet tall, and I have a high-pitched voice. So all physical stuff, you know, literally hasn't said a word about anything that I said yet. It's interesting. Okay. Does he actually ever get to what I said?
Don't speak to me. If that nigga wants to rent me for his stream, yo, DSP, I'm gonna need 5 bands, bro.
Rent him for my stream. Yesterday, all I said was I was fascinated by watching his stream, and I would like to maybe do commentary over it, which is allowed if I want to do that. That's it. What's he talking about? I don't want to rent you. What? Where does he get these? Okay, genuine question. Are people telling this guy bullshit? Like, are people saying this to him that he wants you on his? I don't want him on my stream. What is he talking about? I'm not trying to get him on my stream. Who's telling him this? I don't want him on my stream. I'm not going to rent him for my. You know what I'm saying? This is so stupid. I think people are feeding him bullshit, and he's just buying the bullshit instead of actually he didn't watch the video. He must not have watched it, right? I thought that what happened is he watched the video and then he did this response. That's not what this is then. This is just him talking out of his butt because he doesn't even know what people are talking about. Great.
I'm gonna need 5 bands. You could have gave me the 5 bands if you wouldn't have been too pussy to do the podcast.
5 what? 5 bands? What the hell is he talking about? I'm gonna do 5 bands. Huh?
50 racks.
50 racks? What the fuck is he? What is he talking about? 5 bands and 50 racks, dude. There's a language. I don't know if you've heard about it yet. It's called English. You might want to start using it. Like, you're talking to a public audience. You realize that, right? Like, I have no clue what the fuck this guy's saying right now. I mean, I guess this is some kind of lingo or you know, some kind of fucking, you know, what the fuck he's saying, dude. If you're talking to a group of friends and your group of friends all speak the same way, then you use that kind of language. If you're talking to a public audience, you use English so people understand what the fuck you're saying. What the fuck, racks and bands and fucking this shit? It's called money. So I think what he's saying is he wants me to pay him $5,000 to be in my content, and then he says that it's bad that I didn't take the. Why is he so? Here's another question. Why is he so hung up about the fact that I didn't take $50,000 to be on Keemstar's podcast? Why does he keep bringing that up? What does that have to do with anything? Right? Literally, what does that have to do with anything? Nothing at all. It's my own personal decision if I want to be on a podcast or not. By the way, I didn't make that public. Keemstar did. Right? That was not me that made that public. I didn't care about 50 grand or whatever. I was never going to talk about that publicly. You know. So why is he bringing it up so much? Yeah, I wonder about that. Almost as if maybe he's a little jealous. Maybe he wanted to take 50 grand to be on a podcast. That's why he thinks it's so easy. Oh, it's an easy 50. I could have made that too. I wish I got offered that because I would have taken it, right? I mean, why else would he be fucking bringing it up so much? But it's kind of weird.
Don't mention me again. There is no beef. There won't be any interactions. I don't even know why I'm speaking on this type of shit.
I agree there's no beef. I don't have beef with this guy. I don't know why he's like insulting me.
Don't mention me again. Phil just seemed to have just ignored that request whatsoever. You know, Phil's like, you know, don't, you know, sorry. LTG's saying don't mention me again. He is just saying, do not do this, do not mention me again. And Phil's like, I'm not going to pay attention to that.
Money, yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Super Chat. It says he did this with Dr. Disrespect, and the doc did answer it. And when he goes on against Keemstar and talks with him in side scrollers, he pussied out. It's okay when you're one-sided, but if LTG shows up at your door, exactly, yeah.
There won't be any interactions. I don't even know why I'm speaking on this type of shit.
I agree there's no beef. I don't have beef with this guy. I don't know why he's like insulting me the way he is because I don't have beef with him. Like, I'm confused. I'm scratching my head as to why he's doing this rant video about my looks because I didn't say anything bad about the guy. I'm lost.
Focus on your sexy, bro. Focus on your health.
Focus on my sexy and focus on my sexy. Another male streamer wants me to focus on my sexy. I think you need to focus on yourself if you're so concerned about how other dudes look on their streams. Like, what is going on there? Why do you have such a focus on how I look on my stream? This is very weird. He actually said my sexy. He said sexy about me. That's disturbing. That's absolutely disturbing. I'm actually kind of freaked out right now, dude. I don't know. That's a little weird that you'd be saying something like that about another guy streamer, about his focus on your... Why do you care about focusing on my sexy, right?
You look at...
So, that's a bingo. Because what I touched there, you know what I mean? Nothing in the bottom row yet, amazingly. But, yeah, this is cringe. Watching one lol cow turn to another lol cow and then that lol cow responds to the fucking original teardown, it's kind of weird. It's some kind of weird Twilight Zone we're into here, where like detractors now, the lol cows are now fucking detracted on one another. Oh, Phil said nobody. When did that happen? Shareholder, sorry. I'll take off nobody as well then, and that's not bingo.
That you'd be saying something like that about another guy streamer, about his focus on your. Why do you care about focusing on my sexy, right?
You looking real pale and shit on stream. Like,
I'm white. How am I not supposed to look pale?
Phil, no, there's white, and then there's like fucking Casper type motherfuckers like you who have never seen the fucking sun enough in their life.
Pale, bro, I'm white. I stream all day. Of course I'm looking pale. Holy shit.
Looking discombobulated. You still got that old ass camera.
No, I don't. See what I mean? He's got crazy bad information. I don't have my old ass camera.
Fucked up ass lens.
I don't have a fucked up ass lens. My camera's very good right now.
Action figures in the back. Teddy bears.
That's my old setup, right? Before I started actually putting out nice 8-bit art and people.
And that's the last time LTG pay attention to your ass. This is what he's fucking saying. This is the last time you fucking pay attention to any fucking shit you had to say about him.
Really approved of my lighting and everything this year. He definitely has not seen a stream of mine recently. He basically just remembers the old hater shit. He hasn't seen anything to be said. So he's talking out of his butt about my old setup, basically.
Like, worry about the poverty stream.
Oh,
I'm low tier guy. I don't know what the fuck you are. Like,
and that's another weird thing too. Like, poverty stream. Isn't poverty stream like? Isn't that a reference to the FGC? And what they say is basically like most people in the FGC who stream are basically they're not making a living doing it, and so they're just trying to scrape by or whatever. And so they call it poverty streaming and stuff like that. Like I actually heard that term come up earlier this year when it was the whole Matcherino thing with Arturo, and Arturo was like, the Street Fighter community, a lot of them is poverty, status. We're not making big money doing this. We need, a thing like Matcherino was helping tons, and the fact that it turned out that way was bad. So what is he talking about? He's talking about money. Like, and here's another weird misconception, right? Like, okay, so I went through a bankruptcy. That's correct. That was years ago. I'm getting back on my feet now. Like I really am. I'm starting to get back on my feet. This is good. You guys have been very supportive this year in all the endeavors that I've done. Right? Where is the poverty status exactly? I'm a little concerned.
Well, let me help you, Phil. Let me point out where it is. You see these last few fucking streams for support, right around about there. That's kind of poverty status, right fucking there, I'd say. You know the fucking begging you've been doing for extra fucking special YouTube support this month because it's been down. I'd say it's right there. The fucking poverty status, when you're fucking going to your fucking audience and saying support's been really fucking low for $5, I was looking for more support because our attendance was good. But right about there, when you actually have to bring up you hoping for more support from your audience, I would say that's poverty status in my opinion, because you're fucking telling your audience you want more from them. So yeah, look, LTG's a goddamn lolcow, of course, the both of them are. But they're also both capable of being right, and watching them kind of eat one another up here is kind of interesting. It's like one of those things is like, it doesn't matter who wins, as long as they both get embarrassed by one another for our entertainment.
Or confused, I guess I should say. Not concerned, I'm confused because, I don't know what he's talking about. What poverty streaming? I mean, what people do is they reference like a stream I did 4 years ago. The reveal of Jasper's stream, where I raised $1,000 on a stream and I said, hey guys, guess what? I have a pet and he'll be in my streams from now on, right? Stuff like that. That stuff hasn't. When was the last time that I did an emergency fundraiser stream? 3-4 years ago, right? I don't do that stuff. I haven't, since I started getting back on my feet, became a full-time YouTuber or whatever. This hasn't happened in years. I've actively tried to stop with the overshilling and all of that. I'm trying to basically.
You beg every fucking day and you fucking remind your audience that fucking support's been slow. You fucking have special fucking segments in your daily crap, so I really hope for a fucking pick up and support. Guys, please fucking make sure you fucking contribute in YouTube side of things because that's been lacking lately. We've lost a bunch of members lately. Super chats have been down lately. Tips have been down lately. Please fucking step up if you can. And I'm not saying go above and beyond, but at the same time, I'm going to remind you every single fucking chance I get for you guys to fucking give me money.
Do my best here to improve. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to improve. I want to improve. All right? I don't want to basically, be that person I was. But the thing is, with my haters, all they'll do is talk about those days when all I talked about was income, right?
It happens every single fucking day, Phil, so you give us that fucking kind of discussion every day. Every day we have a chance to fucking talk about you talking about income because you talk about it on a daily basis.
So there you go. By the way, now I'm being told this guy, he has a filter on. Is this true? That he has a filter on him and he actually has hair? He's not bald and he actually has facial hair and he put a filter on his face?
Oh my god, Phil fell for it as well.
And is that true? He changed his appearance here? Is that true? Because again, I haven't seen this guy in ages. It's a filter. It's a bald and facial hair filter.
You haven't seen him in ages? You watched his video 2 days ago. Did he not have a camera on? Did LTG not have a camera on for the original video that Phil apparently watched?
The restreamer uses the filter. Oh, the restreamers put filters on his camera to make him look different? Oh, shit.
And that's why you try to compare webcams with the restreamer as well is unfair because you're trying to compare your own quality, which is raw and direct at your end, to somebody who's restreaming them.
That's interesting. So this isn't representative of how he really looks? Again, I wouldn't know. Here's the truth. Okay, here's the truth. when I was watching a stream the other night, okay, basically, I couldn't make out the camera very well, because his camera is set back when he's streaming the game, and, like, I couldn't even see him in detail. Like, I couldn't even see him in detail, so I couldn't tell what he really looked like. So I'm looking at this, and I'm like, I wouldn't even know that's different from his camera the other night. But again, that's a symptom of him kind of having a cluttered setup. If the camera's a little bigger, maybe I'd be able to figure this out, you know? But, all right, fair enough. So that's not what he looks like. You guys are saying he has hair and facial hair, but this guy edited it out with a filter. Okay. Well, thanks for clearing that up.
Any fucking ways. There, clip that shit, send it to him, call it a day. Let's get back to what the fuck I was doing.
There you go. He wanted that sent to me. But the weird part is it's 4 minutes. So now where's the other 6 minutes coming in? If he's done talking about me, where's the other 6 minutes going to come in, right?
Before we even continue, I want to check something. Just bear with me here. Phil is trying to fucking say he had a small portion of his fucking show yesterday dedicated to fucking talking about this LTG thing, and LTG clapped back and had a 10-minute. But Phil was trying to fucking insinuate that he didn't talk as much as LTG did. We can check that ourselves. We're a daily crap here, right? Sorry, Live On podcast, not a daily crap. So when does he start talking about LTG? When's the first mention of LTG? No, hold on. What the fuck? Here we go. The very first mention of LTG on the transcript, anyway. Well, that's not night yesterday. So Phil started talking about the LTG video at the 47-minute mark. Okay, we'll just say it's 47 minutes. Okay. When does he stop talking about it? 57 minutes late, so 10 minutes afterwards, he's still talking about LTG. And, yeah, he's still talking about it after an hour. So 47 minutes onwards, we're in an hour in. An hour 10, we're still talking about it. Here's LTG, here's more LTG mentions here. An hour 12, an hour 13, an hour 14. So he kind of finishes a segment roughly about here, I think. I think it's around about here. Yeah. So 47 minutes into the podcast, he starts talking about LTG, and he finishes about almost like 30 minutes later. An hour and 15 minutes, it seems, into the podcast. So 57 minutes, and then yeah, almost a full 30 minutes of Phil blathering about the LTG video he watched.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much about it. Also, Super Chat says LTG talked about me for a half a day. 10-minute video. Did Phil actually claim at the start of the podcast it was like half a day? Is that how he started the podcast? I'm kind of curious actually. Let me rewatch the start of the stream just to see what he said in the intro, because he said something strange about it. Hold on.
On the bottom of your screen,
Shut up, Phil. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, shitey fucking music away. We're not gonna lose a place because our stream's here. You know, the actual stream is here. He actually retitled the stream. Look at this. He actually rebranded the title of the stream. So it was called as the premiere of Rashid originally. Up here you can see it's, the title's been retained up here. The fucking mark. So originally it was called It's the premiere of Rashid July 24th, and then he rebranded it to We Watch LTG's Response. Then it's a premiere of Rashid. Now look, it's been all fucking clickbaity, changing your fucking thumbnail and Jesus Christ. So how did Phil introduce the stream when he fucking talked about LTG clapping back?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. We've got a lot to talk about today. This is actually probably going to be kind of a historic show in a lot of ways. First of all, it's the release of Rashid in Street Fighter 6, and if you can believe it, he's already glitched. We'll talk a little bit about that. Then, after my having a very...
Hold on.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for the recording. For Super Chat, it says a meaningful roast by LTG. There's more. Remember, there is more. Oh, I forgot to close this. Hold on. The chanting for trying to. So, what did Phil say at the start of the stream about this LTG rant?
Very short segment yesterday about him. Apparently, LTG...
Hold on.
After my having a very short segment...
Very short segment. Phil had a half-hour segment on it, and he thinks that's very short. When over a third of his podcast is taken up, almost a half of his podcast is taken up. Well, a third. A third of his podcast is taken up by him going on about LTG in the video he watched. That was a very short segment. I need to hear that one more time. Phil thinks that was a very short segment.
We'll talk a little bit about that. Then, after my having a very short segment yesterday about him, apparently LTG has done a lengthy response.
Oh my fucking god. So Phil talked about LTG for 30 minutes. LTG responded in a 10-minute clip. And that's how Phil fucking... That's what I'm saying. You cannot fucking take Phil... The fucking dichotomy, the fucking contradiction is right fucking there. He thinks LTG had a fucking lengthy response and that was only 10 minutes long. Whereas Phil went on about it the previous day for 30 minutes. It's like, what in the hell is wrong with you, Phil? For trying to even lie about that. Oh, Prophet says that Black Mage 2MG has now been banned from Phil's chat for proving Phil wrong. Oh, poor Black Mage 2MG. Of course, that's not our own Black Mage. That's the fake Black Mage.
Killer Instinct.
Give me a second, sorry. For a second I thought I lost my place, but I hadn't. I was just reminded about 5-10 seconds though.
Get back to what the fuck I was doing.
There you go. He wanted that sent to me. But the weird part is that's 4 minutes. So now where's the other 6 minutes coming in? If he's done talking about me, where's the other 6 minutes gonna come in, right? Ooh, Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct soundtrack's great.
Alright, when you say he was talking mad slick,
Oh, here we go.
what was he saying?
So now he wants to know.
You talk mad slick about me.
Oh, you can see the
Let's
filter.
hear what he was saying.
Look at the filter on his head. Yeah, look, the filter's appearing as he moves his head. Look at that.
He's gonna skip it. He's gonna skip that video a bunch of
I
times.
just want to know what he did.
So basically, people are sending him the video, the clip, and he's not watching it. And then the restreamer's like, he's not gonna watch it. He's just gonna skip it.
If he watches the video,
Talking
he's
about my stream layout. What about it?
gonna skip it like crazy.
Yeah, so he didn't watch it all. He was just talking out of his ass. He had no clue what. Basically, he just went on a tirade insulting my looks and my stream setup, and has no idea what I even talked about yesterday. That's fascinating. So he just went off for no reason. He didn't even know what I had said a word about him. He just like exploded about me, insulting me, and didn't even know what happened yesterday. That's really remarkable. Wow, it's very level-headed.
What about it? What about my stream layout? Guys, what's wrong with my stream layout?
It's inefficient as hell, bro.
What's wrong with the stream layout? Well, I mean, let's say, should you really want me to talk about this? So let's say this chat under me is not real, because I don't think he has 2 chats on his screen, right? All right, let's take a look. His entire top of his screen is completely cluttered. Look how much shit is on there. Like, take a look at mine that has 1 bar, and that's all you need to look at. Everything else is what I'm reacting to or the game I'm playing. Like, literally, it's like the game's here, your camera's here, the chat is here, there's a leaderboard up here, there's a scroll bar down here. It's like a fucking blinking Christmas tree. You have at no point do you have any idea where to look. Because, oh, huh, who, huh, what, who, ha, ha, ha. And then the stuff has no use. Like the chat, what is useful in that chat? Look at the chat right now. Who's saying you're trash at Street Fighter? Didn't say that, so that's a lie. We see the video he's banned on Twitch. Don't even know what you're talking about. Easy clap that snow rog ass. What? He said you're not higher in Diamond or Master. Thank you, trash. The fuck? What? I watched the same video. He didn't really say anything wild. Okay, 1 intelligent comment so far in the chat. You have a bunch of viewers and low support. Your mom thinks it's sexy. You play something. LTG will destroy Phil. I can get the clip. Speaking of layout, where did you get this moon background from? So you see what I'm saying? So out of that entire chat, 1 comment was worth putting on the screen, if that, and he could have just read it out. Like, I don't agree with these streamers who just put the chat on the screen like that, or those who do sometimes they minimize it to a little corner. I've seen that. This is like 1/3 of his stream is the chat. That's bad. You minimize that shit. For me, I refuse. People have asked for years to put it. I'm like, nah, I don't fucking want that shit on my stream. So some people are actually saying the top of the stream is actually the restreamer. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If that's the restreamer. So what you're saying is the bottom is him. So anything from where his camera starts, okay, it's that square. Okay, got it. So at the top he's in gifted memberships, or actually that's gifted subs, right? Because he's on Twitch. Okay. He's got a sub bar at the bottom. He's got a viewer. I don't see the point of viewer count. Anyone can see a public viewer count on any stream. All they gotta do is join the stream. It's right there. There's no reason to have a public number shown like that. Like, I don't get that. What's the point of that? It doesn't prove anything just because you have viewers. I guess technically the theme song isn't that cluttered. But what my criticism was that when he's playing Street Fighter, the actual Street Fighter gameplay is too small. Like, if you take a look at his screen, that's literally 1/3 to maybe you can even argue more than that of his screen is not the game. And what are people tuning in to see? The game, right? It's just, I want to see the game, and I can't see the game because there's fucking too much shit all over it, So, yeah, I would say it is kind of cluttered of a setup. He couldn't prove it. Get rid of that chat. There's no reason to have that chat at all. Put more of the game on the screen for sure. Actually, I don't have much of the problem with the bottom. It's fine because the bottom is kind of, there's something on the bottom of your screen. That's all right. But that chat has to go. Especially, again, like I said, when I was watching him play, everyone in the chat is being like a troll or being stupid or memeing, putting out emotes. It doesn't add anything to the stream. That's a legit criticism of his stream, is that there's just too much clutter all over the screen. Just make it less cluttered.
So my stream layout, custom music when I play Street Fighter. What else?
That wasn't a criticism. I said it's fine. I said I personally don't like custom music. I prefer having the in-game music, but I complimented his music and said I actually liked his music selection. I like Killer Instinct soundtrack is badass. That's a good song for it, right, man?
I rage quit, which I don't do in Street Fighter 6.
Didn't say. I never said he rage quit. I said he quits the dashboard and then he jumps back into the game, which is odd because it serves no purpose. So they're lying to him. His chat is outright lying to him and giving him misinformation, and he's reacting to things that didn't happen. I literally didn't say he doesn't rage quit at all. He didn't rage quit a single match. He quit the dashboard.
Bro, what's up with the 2014-15 shit? I rage quit? Like, who cares? Like, I don't even rage quit anyway, but who gives a fuck?
No, I didn't say you did.
Anything else?
See, so everything he's responding to is wrong.
All right, I got something for that, guys. Hey, extremely grown-ass man, by the way. Like, go fuck some bitches or something, bro. Take that.
Who? He's talking to me? Or is he talking to a chat, or is he talking to me? I don't know who he's talking to now. He's talking to me, I'm married. I don't need to go fuck some bitches. I'm married, dude. I'm good. I'm set in that regard.
Action figures and posters off your fucking wall. You see this aura? You see this ambiance that I have set?
You know what's
Now, I have to ask a question. What's actually behind him? Because is that fake? Is that a fake filter behind him? Because I don't know what's really behind him. I see a cat tree to the left. I don't know what that is on the floor to the right. Is that a fake setup behind him? Is that a filter? Or is that real? That is real. What's behind him is real. But the filter on him is what's fake. So let me get this straight. He's criticizing my stream setup that has pertinent artwork to the kind of games that I like. It's got ambient lighting that makes me stand out on the stream. And his background is a cat tree, a bunch of hexagons on a wall, and what appears to be a colorful heart-shaped pillow on the floor, right? But he's criticizing my setup. Like, what? If anything, you could say our setups are equally bad or whatever, but I don't see like how you're criticizing mine. Again, in the last, it sounds to me like he's got all outdated information. I will outright admit, last year, my camera looked like shit. My backgrounds, I was trying to improve them. They weren't that good. Now my stuff has got, I constantly say this, my setup now is better than I deserve. Like, for the level of streamer I am, the level of popularity I have, this background is much better than I even deserve, right? Like, you expect this, I'm gonna be a streamer with thousands of viewers, and I got a couple hundred, right? So I'd be like, what is he talking about? He's completely talking out of his ass, completely outdated stuff. Like, what is he speaking on? Nothing. Everything he's saying is fake or wrong or outdated. Any criticism here, besides how I look, which again is still really bizarre.
What's funny about this shit?
Like,
Hold
it's
on.
sexy.
Wait,
You know
what?
what's funny? He's trying to make it seem like he didn't know about that video. The reason why he's giving this big ass reaction is because he knew about it. He knew about it and he was pissed already about this shit.
That
But you
could
know
be
how
true.
they'll is. They'll always has to make it seem he's not, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't know about shit.
He could be right.
You know, he has his
That's
life
a
and stuff
reshaper.
like that. It's complete bullshit, bro.
He could be
Complete
right.
fucking bullshit.
Because why would
This
he do 10 minutes on it if he doesn't even know what we're talking about? It's really weird, right?
Fucker been knew about that video, bro.
Well, Twitch works. You don't need donations to have a successful stream on Twitch. But I guess when you're not keen to business, when you turn down a $50,000 bag.
Here we go again. So I'm not keen to business because I turned down a $50,000 podcast that was never offered to me, would have roped me into a bunch of shit I never would have wanted to be roped into for the rest of my life. Why is he so obsessed with the podcast, this $50,000 Keemstar podcast? He wanted to be on that podcast so bad. When he heard that we all got offered that amount of money and he didn't, he is so heated about that and he's so pissed. He wants that bag so bad and he keeps bringing it up. Who the hell talked about that at all? Has nothing to do with anything. He's now mentioned it, what, 3-4 times during this about me? He keeps mentioning it. It's like, dude, there's a reason why you keep bringing it up. I never bring that shit up. He's bringing it up a ton, right?
There's a very good fucking point by David Anderson there. Even though it's like a live restream, David Anderson's saying is Phil listen to the restreaming and taking something out of context. The nerve. Arguably you're right for sure, but it's one of those things as well. It's like a live restream, but keep in as well, the restreamer did mute LTG just so he could get his thing said. And also Phil, you're always going to get mocked and ridiculed for turning down 50k for ignoring the podcast. And just naturally, people will be somewhat envious at not getting over 50k for an easy payday. You know, there's easy paydays there, you know what I mean? You turned it down. It's one of those things that you fucking actually pissed off Wings and Boogie for. The two of them got pissed off with you because you turned it down when they wanted to do it. Many people would have fucking jumped at the opportunity to fucking do it. It would have made a whole bunch of fucking money for everyone involved. But you said no because you got a fucking problem with Keemstar, which you can't fucking... Just because he had the audacity to mock you and call you and being your own level fucking level 1. You know, it's still on mission 1. And you just couldn't let that shit go.
That's pretty crazy. But no, here's what I criticized. I said, if this guy has right now on this stream, 2,420 viewers supposedly, correct? Like that's what he has. And, you know, he's got thousands of subs, I guess. Look, it says he has 3,000 subs. Good for him. I mean, really good for him. If he's got 3,000 subs, and they're all paying subs, he's making arguably 6,000, 7,000 a month just on subs on Twitch. Good for you. If that's your business model, then congrats. That's what I was asking. Like, that's literally what I was asking yesterday. I was saying, how does he operate? Because if he has that many viewers, right, then he must have, where's he getting the money from? Because I'm curious, I'm watching, and, this guy's here. Oh, IMMO342 is here, and he's clarifying. He says, I expand his cam with the filter enabled. What you see up top on the right hand side with the 3 chats along with the bottom playlist is mine. So, bottom left-hand corner is his stream. Everything else is yours, and you got a filter on him so he looks like Steve Harvey. Okay. Because I was a little confused. All right, thank you for clearing that up. Thanks for the super chat, and thanks for clearing that up. Okay. All right, anyway, what was I saying now?
Apparently all bald black people look like Steve Harvey, according to DSP.
I got distracted, but it's fine. He didn't mean to distract me. Shit. What was I saying? What was I in the middle of saying? We talked about the podcast. What was the other thing that he mentioned? Oh, how he makes money. No, that's what I was asking. Because I was like, dude, I don't get it. He's got 2,000 viewers on his stream, but literally no one was contributing. There were no super chats coming in. There were no text. There was one text to speech in the entire hour highlight that I watched, and there was one membership. Or not membership, they're subs on Twitch, right? So I'm watching this, I'm like, dude.
Sometimes streamers disable these fucking things and then read them all out at the very end. I'm not saying that's what happened with LTG. I'm just saying it's very possible that is what happened to him. Some streamers just play the game and for the just focus on the game for the whole thing. But right before the end of the stream, when they're fucking finished with the game, they just go right to the very end and just say, okay, here's all the shout outs for the things that I couldn't shout out earlier on. I just rattle through them all, and then that's it. I'm not, as I said, I'm not saying what's happened to the LTG, but some streamers do that, and there's plenty. Some people think it's a better way of doing it, some people don't. Like for bingos, I like pause and fill, so I can just speed out contributions and just kind of, it builds up speed up just as well, and also it means we're dealing with the point at hand. Some people contribute, also some people super chat because they want to fucking make a point of something just Phil said right then and there. So and it means we can immediately just discuss that thing right then and there, rather than wait to the very end and then try and remember what Phil said, like 30 minutes ago or something.
Dude, he's got a 2,000 viewer stream, but he's not really making anything. And again, I was looking at his chat, and his chat seemed to be very, very upset with him, and were like making fun of him. Every time he played the game, there was a bunch of fucking memes and emotes and things making fun of him, but then as soon as he stopped playing the game, oh, they're going back to being nice to him again. Like, they're only doing it when he's playing. So you can't really see it, you know what I'm saying? So that was all I was asking. Listen, if this guy has 3,300 paid subs on Twitch, and he's making roughly $250 each, this guy's making bank. He's making like $7 grand a month just on subs, right? That's good. So you know what? More power to you. If you're making a living doing that, good.
Prayer hands. That was prayer hands, definitely. We're definitely counting that as fucking prayer hands.
For you. Congrats. But that was the question I was posing, because that was not, by the way, that number was not on his stream when I was watching it, so you had no idea how many subs he had. So I didn't understand. That's what the question I was posing is, where is he making that money from? Because if he's doing this for a living and no contributions are coming in doing a 2,000 viewer stream, then something's wrong. But if it's all subs, then that makes sense. Makes sense. Got it. Thumbs up, I understand. Fair enough. So out of this entire response, 6.5 minutes. My God, there's still 3 minutes left. 6.5 minutes. I've got one piece of information that's pertinent. I got one answer. So at least something good came out of this. Now I understand. Good for him. Okay.
For sitting on your fucking ass?
But again, he's
I
on
mean,
a
you really
podcast.
can't speak to me, bro.
Exactly, bro.
You know what? I know what it is.
I can't speak to LTG because I don't want to be like an indentured servant to Keemstar for the rest of my life. That makes perfect sense, of course.
Like,
He wasn't offering you a lifetime contract, you fucking dork.
you know what? I'll just disload your guy, and maybe I'll get some of his trolls in my stream, and my stream will pick up.
I didn't dislike.
Yeah, there we go. LTG has fucking clocked on stream. He saw through this shit straight away. And yeah, if Phil is absolutely trying to take full advantage of this very fucking thing. Look at the defense mode. Phil's going straight into the defensive now. I wonder how Phil's going to fucking try and twist this. It's not what he's trying to do.
You know what? I'll just disload your god, and maybe I'll get some of his trolls in my stream, and my stream will pick up.
I didn't dislike your god. Literally, it was a very neutral observation about his stream. I was looking for information. I wasn't looking to insult the guy whatsoever. I was trying to be very neutral, and I agreed with a ton of things that he said about Street Fighter 6. Like, it couldn't be further from the truth. He did not watch the clip at all. He's just talking out of his ass.
Let me get this, bro. Focus on that hairline, bro. How about this? Your next stream goal?
Here we go.
Just say turkey transplant hairline trip. So
Okay, you're talking about why are you talking about my looks? Who cares about how I look? I can come out with a paper bag on my head. I can come out looking like Jabba the Hutt. Like, who cares about... Dude, I'm a game streamer. You understand? I'm not in a modeling agency. I'm not trying to be in fucking the Barbie movie, right? Why are you so hung up on looks? I'm really at a loss. You realize you're a streamer too. Maybe that... Oh, shit. Oh, maybe we touched upon... Maybe he doesn't realize he's a streamer. Does he think that he's like a movie star or something? I mean, does he even... To him, everything is about looks, right? It's like, dude, like, you're a streamer too. Like, everything you're saying, I'm curious, does he think that the reason that he has viewership is because of how he looks? That people think he's attractive and that's why they're coming to his streams? Is that...
I mean, probably to an extent. LTG does seem to have some sort of interest and personality in that regard. But, he is quite proud of his appearance, I think, isn't he? You know what I mean? He tries to keep in good shape himself. Yeah, so it's one of those things where he might think it's a factor.
Legit why he thinks he has 3,000 subs on Twitch? Like, if he became a schlub tomorrow, that he'd lose all of that? No, that's not why people are watching you. I think you need to do a little research. That's pretty weird, right? Really. I'm being told he wanted to get into Hollywood, but he can't act. He's a wannabe actor. House Gang says it's funny. He's making fun of your age. He was going to turn 41 this year. He's actually the same age as you. I mean, okay. Listen, can we compare apples to apples here? Yes, LTG is more physically fit than me. Yes, LTG is better looking than me. I think he is, okay? But I don't see the point. Like, again, what is he talking about? What does any of that have to do with anything? It's kind of like someone says, hey, so, I have a few things to say about something, and then they say, well, by the way, I'm better looking than you. Huh? What are you talking about? Well, I just want to start the conversation. I'm better looking than you. Okay, I guess you got that on me. I don't know that's what we were talking about. I'm a little confused why you would bring that up. It's almost...
Because it's a fun way to try and win arguments, you know? It really is. It's like, if you can fucking try and use the most random fucking thing in the world to win an argument against someone, it'll just fucking completely shut down their brain, and you can just walk away with a fucking W. it's like fucking just like, you know, it's like, ah, someone's trying to fucking, you know, go at you for having a go at you for like, imagine like some road rage happens, you know what I mean, and like, you know, you're both trying to get into the same car parking spot, whatever, and you just fucking hit somebody with the whole like, you know, whatever, at least I got a moustache, it fucking connects with my beard, like, unlike you, you know, and it's things, you can just completely fucking rattle their brain altogether, you know what I mean, by just saying something completely out there and random, and you can just win an argument because they're trying to process what strange shit you just fucking threw at them.
Almost like he thinks he just has that on everyone, right? And so he projects that. Like the only thing he has to say, he has to immediately assert his dominance in a situation. And what's the one dominant thing he has? Well, I work out a lot and I'm good looking, so I just immediately have to throw that out there and say that because I have the dominant position now because I'm better than you. You do realize no one cares, right? Like no one.
Well, Phil, you fucking do the same kind of thing, but not with your appearance. So with your fucking legacy on YouTube, you fucking keep throwing out that you're meant to fucking know what you're doing. Phil claims he knows better than other people because he's been doing YouTube content creation for like 15 years now. He's been fucking making videos and playthroughs for 15 fucking years. He has been trying to fucking spin the same kind of tail. He doesn't flex about his fucking you know, appearance, but he flexes on the fucking legacy he's supposedly fucking built on his fucking channel. Yeah, the 15-year legacy, exactly. Exactly. It's incredible. Phil does the same thing, but not with his personality. And I think as though Phil doesn't have a fucking clue what he's fucking doing because it's up to his audience to fucking make sure they hold his hand and improve his content for him. They provide him the animations, the artwork, the thumbnails, the webcam, the capture card, the consoles. All these things have been given to Phil because he has not been bothered himself to fucking invest in his own business. He chooses not to do it. And if he's got an audience or a bone to fucking give it to him, then I guess fair enough. If he wants to exploit his audience to that degree, personally, I would hate to fucking do that. I think I would hate to feel like I'm forcing my audience to fucking improve my shit because I couldn't be asked to do it myself, thinking they're gonna fucking come through for me like they're fucking mummy and daddy for me, get me presents. But Phil Burnell's fucking built different. He has been fucking begging for a long fucking time now. He's been getting gifted these things for a long fucking time, and he's come to expect these things to be given to him for a long fucking time. That's why he drops all these fucking hints about things he fucking wants for the streams. He wants some sort of strange fucking LED fucking board that fucking you can program different things to fucking. He keeps telling his audience the name of the fucking product in the hope that somebody will get it for him.
No one cares how you look. No one cares how I look. No one gives a shit. You know? No one. No one cares. I'm a gameplay streamer. If I came out here looking like fucking Brad Pitt or John Stamos or any of the guys you probably think are attractive currently, no one would give a shit. I wouldn't get an increase in viewership. No one would care. No one's tuning into Dark Side Phil to see me be sexy side Phil. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? It's so confusing. The things that he's saying here is bizarre. It's straight up bizarre.
We can rebuild your fucking hairline.
He's pissed, bro. He's mad.
Yeah, why is he talking about my hairline? My hairline's been fucked up forever. If you actually go back in the history of me, you'll all see my hairline. When I started in 2008, my hairline was fucked up. My hairline's always been fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for joining 117 for a super chat. It says Phil started a childish argument and now he's getting the appropriate retorts for his ill-considered comments about LTG. Exactly. Phil, I mean, also, I don't know how much of anything LTG actually watched, but it's clear to me that LTG does not appreciate someone like DSP having some random comments to say about him and the way he does his business on his own streams. LTG was perfectly entitled to fucking say whatever he wanted about Phil because Phil started this. And now Phil's trying to fucking act hurt that LTG had the audacity to respond. You know, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, LTG wants Phil to keep his name out, you know, his own name out, Phil, you know, his mouth, essentially, you know. It's one of those things, Phil, just ignore it and walk away. I don't think Phil is really fully prepared for the potential shitstorm that could come his way if he keeps trying to use LTG for drama bucks.
Forever. If you actually go back in the history of me, you'll all see my hairline. When I started in 2008, my hairline was fucked up. My hairline's always been fucked up. Since I was a kid, my hairline was fucked up. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with streaming?
A crispy, symmetrical jawline, crispy hairline.
How would I, again, he's complimenting himself, right? He's so vain. He's like such a vain individual. I have to compliment myself and how I look. No one cares about how you look or I look. No one gives a shit about that on the internet.
Chiseled, crispy skin, peanut butter complexion.
What does that mean? What does peanut butter complexion? I have an answer to this one. What does peanut butter complexion mean? I want to know. What does that mean? When I think peanut butter, you wanna know what I think about? I think about like Jif chunky peanut butter and like smearing it on your face and having like big chunks of peanut, like big fucking pimples all over your face and shit, like big acne all over. That's what I think about. I think peanut butter complexion. I'm thinking like big lumps and shit all over your face. That's what, you know, I don't see that as a compliment.
You
what is
still
a peanut
got 3
butter
minutes
complexion?
to go.
Take the peanuts off your body.
There's
Peanuts are to
3
eat, not to be
minutes
thinking about that's what your skin's
to
made of. That's
go.
fucking weird, man. That's weird shit.
Jim Daly, body to kill for, heightness.
The other funny thing about this is, let's also, very, very frank, all right? He's tall. Okay. He's handsome. Okay. He's physically fit. Okay. Fair enough. 3 positives. I'll even go as far as say I agree with those fucking things. All right. I'll give him some credit. I'll give him a compliment. All right. Out of those 3 things, how many of those does he control? 1, he's physically fit. He was born tall. He didn't choose to work to grow. He's just tall. He's naturally tall.
To an extent, you can kind of... I'd say 2. I would say 2 of these things you can control. To a degree, you can also work on how you present yourself in terms of like, your attractiveness, you know what I mean? There's things that, you know, you can take care of your skin, for example, you know what I mean? You can make sure you're properly kind of you're maintaining your looks, you know, you can do things with your... There's things there you can control. The only thing you can't control is obviously your height. You know, Dale got the fucking big boy genes in his fucking DNA, so he's a fucking tall guy. Congratulations to LGG for being a tall motherfucker. Welcome to the club, pal. But, other than that, I'd say he controls 2 of those 3 things. Yeah, Sick Monkey says his hate is unearned. That's a very good fucking way to put it, actually. But yeah, but you can control, obviously, you know, your fitness, whatever, you know what I mean? And obviously he does that to be a passion, he cares about it. And obviously, he cares about how he looks as well, and there's things that he can do about it as well, like he's been, you know, he's trying to make sure his appearances to a degree. Obviously, there's always so much you can do, obviously, with your looks, but there's certainly some things you can control. Phil Burnell, for example, like you know, look at Phil trying to fucking take pride in him not just... He washes his hair now every day. This is something that Phil was proud about now. He's like, I'm going to fucking wash my hair for you guys every stream now before I go on, and my hair's now fluffy. I don't just throw water in it. And he was proud of that. But his audience seemed to fucking respond positively to it, because Phil Burnell seemed to be making the most minimum amount of effort for their behalf. And so Phil was a bit happy about that. And it's like, yeah, you know, Phil's hair is still absolutely shit, I agreed. But it's one of those things where it's like people actually fucking said, oh look, Phil's trying. And people notice it. That's what I'm saying, people actually notice that minimum amount of effort sometimes.
He didn't mold his face like a sculptor. Look at the skill that I had. These are things that he's complimenting himself on that he never earned. They were handed to him when he was born. Yet he acts like they're like the end-all be-all of his existence. Look at all this greatness that I am. But you didn't earn it. You just have it. Look what I look like when I was born. I look like a fucking big, swollen, bloated corpse.
Are you blaming... Is this a fucking dig at your parents for having bad genetics?
Right? I look like a piece of meat that you soaked in your fucking sink overnight in water. Look at the jowls on my face. This is how I look. I can't fix that. That's how I look. I'm ugly. Big fucking deal. People who aren't all about that realize it's not a big deal. But for you, like, dude, you were born that way, and you act like that's like some big accomplishment. You work out. Good for you. That actually is an accomplishment. Having a set routine, physical fitness, that's actually to be applauded and respected that you have that discipline. Discipline can be very hard in life. To have that kind of discipline, you got a routine, obviously you're physically fit. Good for you. But everything else, you didn't earn it. You were just handed it. So you're handed a gift, right? And now all of a sudden, like, everyone's supposed to kiss your butt because of these things you didn't earn. Dude, why? Like, that's nothing. Like, of all the checklist things you have for, what do I look for when I'm looking for a good streamer? Man, they gotta be tall. Oh, man, they gotta have a peanut butter complexion. Man, they gotta, you know, they gotta have all perfect hairline. That's exactly what I look for in a streamer. I don't care what kind of content they're putting out. I don't care if anything's worth a shit on their stream. I don't care about their layout or if I'm having a good time. Yo, give me that fucking perfect hairline and the peanut butter complexion. I'm on that stream throwing thousands.
I mean, I'm sorry, but Phil's at risk of letting his fucking mouth say things before his mind has had a chance to process where we should say it. Phil throwing a random yo in there, I think, is very, very bored. I mean, also Phil's already been quite racist already, like going on about it, but Phil throwing a random urban yo in there. Listen to this shit again. Hold on.
When I'm looking for a good streamer, man, they gotta be tall. Oh, man, they gotta have a peanut butter complexion. Man, they gotta, you know, they gotta have all perfect hairline. That's exactly what I look for in a streamer. I don't care what kind of content they're putting out. I don't care if anything's worth a shit on their stream. I don't care about their layout or if I'm having a good time. Yo, give me that fucking perfect hairline and the peanut butter complexion. I'm on that stream throwing thousands of dollars at that person. What are you talking about? You're nuts. You're actually nuts. You're fucking out of your mind. The fact that this is what you bring up to try to have a one-up on someone is ridiculous. Bring up actual accolades you've earned, something good you've done in your life, something that, you know, a distinction that makes you good on the internet. Why do you have 3,000 subs? If there's a good reason, bring it up. Bring up something actually positive that you earn. That should be applauded. That you're getting two.
Well, obviously, if they fucking want, if he's got 3,000 subs, it must be because people want to sub to him or gift him subs. It's as simple as that. He may have his own band of whales. Who knows?
1,000 viewers on a stream, and you're getting 3,000 paid subs on Twitch. Why are you not bringing that up? Why are you talking about your hairline and your fucking skin? No one cares about your fucking skin, except you. You're the only one. It's like you live in your own little tunnel, and in the tunnel, all that it is a bunch of mirrors reflecting back at you, your own face, and you just can't stop looking. You know what he is? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you want to know who LTG is? He's the Black Johnny Bravo. He is so obsessed with himself, and everyone around him's laughing, but he doesn't get the joke. He thinks that this is like actually his focus in life is his looks and how good he looked, and then he can't understand everyone else is laughing at him every time he...
Johnny Bravo is much better than LTG. You fucking dare try and fucking put Johnny Bravo and Low Tier God in the same fucking category. Johnny Bravo's a cool motherfucker. He's just a bit slow.
Mentions it. No one cares about how you look, bro. No one. Wow.
don't even need to say the rest. Who we talking about? This Walmart NPC that I would just pass by when I'm picking up some fucking walnuts? Bro, get this.
I'm an NPC he would walk by when he's picking up walnuts. Wait a minute. Why are you going to Walmart to buy...
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett. But also, Super Chat says, so Phil does see colour. Remember, infamously on the Side Scrolls podcast, Phil claims he does not see colour when he's fucking doing this stuff, whatever, when he's making content online. Phil apparently does not see colour. But right now, he seems to be able to see colour very fucking easily. So, yeah, so it's a very good fucking point actually with Barrett Wells, yeah. So it's quite interesting that Phil seems very, very colour focused right now. Although, so to be fair, LTG has always been that way as well, so maybe just LTG's influence rubbing off on Phil. Bringing out the old Phil, who'd fucking never hesitated to fucking be very colour focused.
Bro, get this.
I'm an NPC he would walk by when he's picking up walnuts. Wait a minute. Why are you going to Walmart to buy walnuts? Hold on a second here. He's supposed to be the pristine being, the Adonis, right? Why are you going to Walmart to buy walnuts, bro? Shouldn't you be going to like some green store? Shouldn't you be going to like fucking Whole Foods to pick up your green drink and your fucking protein powders and all your shit for your fitness? Why are you buying walnuts at Walmart and walking by me, my NPC ass at Walmart? You wanna know where you won't ever see me? Walmart. I don't go to fucking Walmart. Apparently you do.
I'm not. I don't even know why I elaborated on it that much.
I don't either, because literally the one thing he said that was pertinent was, I make a living other than contributions. I got all these subs. That was the one thing that was pertinent that made sense. Literally nothing else in the 7.5 minutes that he said had any application to me whatsoever. Nothing.
Let me pull it up. I really don't give a fuck about this dude. I don't know what his beef is.
If you don't give a fuck about me, you wouldn't have talked about me for 7.5 minutes.
Focus on Boogie or some shit, or Wings. Don't you have a podcast to do for 50 bands?
He brought it up again. Can someone get a count? Can someone count in this clip, this 10-minute clip, how many times he mentioned the Keemstar podcast? What the hell is it? Dude, this guy is obsessed with that podcast. He so wanted to be on that podcast. So bad. He's so jealous and upset that he didn't get offered that money to be on the podcast, right? And he's talking about Boogie and Wings. I don't care about Boogie and Wings, right? You guys over the years have asked me to have association with them. As you guys know, I'm happy to just do shit for myself. To not have collabs and stuff. I'm not about that. I'm not about jumping over and doing collabs and shit. Why did I reach out to LTG to see if he wanted to play Street Fighter 6? Because you guys asked me to. That's the only reason. I'm happy to do my own shit. I'm not desperate to do collabs. When's the last time I did one? What are you fucking talking about? He thinks like I'm so desperate to be jumping on other people, so I don't care. What are you talking about?
How are you too pussy to accept 50 bands?
How is it pussy? Think about what he just said. Too pussy to accept 50 bands? Again, 50 bands. Fucking, what's he talking about? It fucking sounds like an MTV Countdown marathon or something. Not 50 bands, $50,000. I wasn't offered the 50K.
50 Benjamins. At least I think, I imagine that's what he means. I heard Benz. I heard Benz. And I thought he was speaking short for Benjamins. I might be wrong on that, but that's how I interpret that anyway. I thought 50 Benz was 50 Benjamins. Oh, it's bands, not bands as in, you know, band.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Hold on, so before I even read that, so apparently he's saying bands. I thought he was saying Benz as in Benjamins. You know, it's a very famous saying, it's all about the Benjamins, you know. But no, he's apparently saying bands, and bands is apparently $1,000, like wrapped up, you know, that's kind of, so yeah. That's okay, thank you very much for explaining that to me. What can I say? I'm not used to hearing bands, you know, but I get it now, of course. But, yeah. Thank you very much for the proper sub chat. It says, notice how Phil has made this all about money. And it's always about money with Phil Burnell. It really is. It always is. This is why he's fucking even doing this right now. This is why he initiated fucking talking about LTG in the first place. Because it's all about the money. Phil is desperate for a little fucking increase in money right now. He's getting more super chats than usual today. Some of them from fucking people who are not used to fucking being there, for example. And it's one of those things where it's like he is definitely trying to profit right now from the LTG detractors, not shits. But the thing is though, I think that he is going to regret this very quickly. Derby, we do not use haggis to pay for shit. We use pounds sterling, and don't forget it's worth a lot more than the mighty American dollar. It is worth more than euros. It is worth more than most other currencies anyway. £1 can usually get you more than one whatever of your other currencies. So just keep that in mind.
What's he talking about? It fucking sounds like an MTV Countdown marathon or something. Not 50 bands, $50,000. I wasn't offered the 50K. Didn't happen, okay? None of this happened. It's all fabricated. It's nonsense. None of it exists, all right? I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm so confused. And again, pussy? No. The pussy move would have been the moment you're offered money, you just take it. With no consideration of the big picture, your future, how it benefits you, how it benefits your viewers, how it benefits your family. I thought of all that shit. I sat down with my wife. We had a big conversation about it.
Apparently then, so Phil, if there was no 50K offer, then how could you fucking know how to talk about it? So Phil just literally said, look, 10 seconds ago, that it's all fabricated, there was nothing, there was no 50K. And yet, it was there for him to talk about with his wife to try and fucking weigh it up. But if it wasn't there, how the fuck can he fucking discuss it if it wasn't there? It doesn't make sense. The offer was there, Phil said no, it didn't happen. People want auto breaks. We'll have a wee quick auto break. Is that a random bird feather in the fucking water? Did one of the otters like eat a seagull or something? Why is there a random bird feather just floating about the water? I don't know, just very distracting now, but yeah. The otters are being also cute again as per usual. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo. As fun as that was, let's get back to the bingo and see Phil bury a big deep hole for himself trying to fucking get through the rest of this.
And how, yeah, short-term gain, it would have helped us out, and how long-term it could have completely ruined my internet presence and made it so that I could...
Oh, yeah, Prophet's good, actually a good point there for Prophet. They spoke about it on the Sidescrolls podcast when Phil was on there, and Phil admitted he was offered a 50k. So Phil is literally retconning that, I guess. Or he lied to Sidescrolls or whatever. Fucking hell.
No longer make the kind of content that I want to make, because all that would happen is that all my fans would be negatively impacted, and that basically I'd have to become a non-stop drama idiot on the internet to get any kind of attention and make a living doing this, which I don't want to do. So again, I put thought into it. The pussy move would have been just be an idiot and just fucking agree to it because you're desperate for money, instead of actually having the balls to turn down an offer that you know would help you in the short term, but long term would be bad, but having the balls to turn that down. This man is showing right here, he would have none of that at all. If someone offered him 50 grand right now, he would immediately have just jump on it. This guy, who knows what it would have been. If someone offered him 50k to wear a fucking banana suit running around the streets, he probably would do that, right? I mean, Jesus. It's $50,000.
Why are you having... Why banana? I'm just saying, you look at LTG and the first thing that comes to your mind is banana. That seems very suspicious. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You look at LTG, who is like, you know, known as... Phil admitted he's called a black DSP, that's how he's known as, and then he just looks at LTG and he thinks, banana. I'm just saying it's a bit suspicious. However, I just had Otters a second ago. I'm not going to go back to Otters that fast.
It's not, especially, dude, you're bringing in on a monthly basis, all right, 6 to 7 grand. In a year, you're probably clearing 100k. Someone's offering you 50k for a podcast, and this is so big to you. Well, I mean, it's not like this guy, like, he's talking about poverty status. He's not poverty status. So why is he so worried about a 50k podcast? Like, why is it a big deal to him? It doesn't make any sense. What he's saying makes no sense at all. I'm so confused.
How does that work?
How does what work?
We played the Tekken beta already.
Is that it? Why are there 2 more minutes if that's it? What else is he gonna say?
Yeah, it's just basically him trying to steal my clout, whatever. But I hope it works because
what clout?
Your shit's looking.
First of all, what clout am I trying to steal? What benefit do I get? How many insane amount of contributions did I get on today's stream? I think I got like 4 super chats, totaling maybe $15, right? I'm not doing anything for clout. Literally, I'm not allowed to watch a piece of content like anyone else is. Legally on the internet, I can't just watch a stream and make just very neutral comments on it, apparently. It's not allowed, because I'm Dark Side Phil. I'm not allowed to do anything. Everyone else can do that, not me, right? Now, I can do whatever the fuck I want, you know? Really, I can do whatever the fuck I'm not trying to steal your clout. What clout do you have? Really, like, what benefit do I have at all from having interaction with you? The one thing, here's the truth. Here's the absolute truth. The one thing that would benefit, I feel, both of us, would be to have a match or a series of matches in Street Fighter 6, right?
He's told you no already. He is not interested in this shit, Phil. He has told you to fuck off. If you really want his time to fucking have matches on Street Fighter 6, he wants 500... Well, I thought it was $500. I thought LTG was asking Phil for $500 for his time. But then again, I might have misheard what it was, that, you know, the actual figure. Was it 5... Don't tell me he actually fucking wants 5,000. $5,000 just for a fucking fuck off, LTG, man. You're not fucking worth that much. You're big, you're tall, you're black, but your ass ain't worth 5k for a fucking match against DSP.
And he uses his best and I use my best, and we just go at it and we have a good time, and there's no bullshit, there's no shit talk. It's just a fun match, because the internet likes that kind of shit. They like internet rivalries, right? And I think that people...
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Profit for a super chat. It says, how could 50k only help short term? I make 52,500 per year without overtime. That is life changing. I agree. For most normal people, for 98% of the people on the planet, $50,000 up front for a sign on. That's not even the fucking money you'd make doing the shows themselves. But the 50k would just be the upfront fucking, you know, to agree to be on the show in the first place. That's 50k up front right then without doing a thing. That would be a massively huge life-changing amount of money for most people on the planet. And it's like something that Phil said no to because, you know, because it's Keemstar. And Phil, for some reason, Phil thought every single fucking, you know, moment of his life, if he fucking agreed to the contract, would be basically tied to Keemstar. He thinks, oh, I won't have time. It's going to ruin my content for my audience. Why? Because there might be one day a week or one day a month where you don't do content. Instead, you fucking do something with Keemstar and Boogie and Wings. I imagine it must have been like a once a month kind of show idea. Once a week might be too much to have those three fucking lolcows fucking blethering with each other. But once a month, I imagine Keemstar would want those fucking three to have a podcast together to try and fucking basically just fucking be all lolcow together. And it's like one of those things. But it's just what the fuck, man? What the fuck? But Phil's like, oh, it's going to fucking ruin my content for my audience. Like, bitch, please. You'd be still better most of the fucking time anyway, making your shite content for your audience, boring them all to fucking death, begging profusely for the fucking money.
And there's no bullshit, there's no shit talk. It's just a fun match, because the internet likes that kind of shit. They like internet rivalries, right? And I think that people on both sides, his fans, my fans, his haters, my haters, would all eat it up and love it. And the thing is, there's no middleman fucking it up. There's no Keemstar orchestrating his puppetry into the situation. It would just be the two of us having a match that everyone would enjoy.
But he has the fucking money and the resources and the fucking financial know-how and the business know-how to fucking make a successful fucking show. He has the business pedigree. He's not just fucking there to get some easy fucking payday. He's a fucking one. He's a brains of the operation, essentially, to make it fucking successful in the fucking first place. He saw you, Phil, and he thought there's a fucking way to make money off this person being involved. And you said no to it because your damn fucking ego fucking got in the way and said no, and you fucked over two other fucking people in the process because your ego was fucking too just stubborn to say, nah, I'm not gonna fucking do this because it's Keemstar. I don't want Keemstar to get any fucking money that I'm doing content for because I'm too stubborn to fucking accept that he's fucking better at fucking organising us than I could be.
Probably benefit, I'd probably benefit, we get views, we probably get contributions.
Now, look, basically, so long story short, it's all about control. Phil Burnell is so used to being in control of his own fucking narrative, you know what I mean? His streams, right? So on Phil's streams, he controls the narrative. He can't have LTG clap back immediately. Phil can say whatever the fuck he wants about his fucking video right now, and nobody can fucking speak up against him and criticise him because he controls the narrative. He is so used to being in control of the narrative. He is so used to being in charge. He's so used to fucking knowing that nobody can fucking, try and clap back at me. So Phil is basically, is no one fucking can't speak back. Keemstar being involved in Local Podcast, even if it was just, it wasn't just because it was Keemstar. Anyone else being the figurehead and the brains of the operation behind that fucking Local Podcast, Phil probably still would have said no because he would not have the control over it. When he lacks control over it, he feels like he lacks the power. He doesn't want to fucking go with it. He likes being in control of his own fucking content, of the things he fucking says. So literally that's it. So it wasn't just a Keemstar thing. It was just basically because Phil didn't have control, so he didn't want to fucking have anything to do with it. Because Phil must be in control at all times of the content he's involved in, because he's that kind of person.
People would love that, right? There's literally, it's a win-win situation. Even if you lose, who cares? I'm not some fucking pro player. I don't care if I lose. You're not a pro player. Do you care if you lose? I mean, I watched your stream. You were constantly getting pummeled in fucking ranked, and you were quitting to dashboard. It doesn't seem like you really care too much about wins and losses, which is fine. That's admirable. If you're not trying to say you're the best Street Fighter 6 player out there, why does it matter if you win or lose a fucking online exhibition match? It doesn't matter. None of it matters. None of this matters, right? So that's the only thing of anything that I would ever be interested in. I don't want to ride your coattails. I don't need to get clout from you. What clout do I get from LTG? Zero. I didn't even know about you until people started telling me they were calling you the Black DSP. Yes, so if anything, you were getting clout off of my name back in the day. Maybe that's why you're so upset, because you didn't want part of that. I had nothing to do with that. You gotta stop trying to project that shit on me. I didn't call you Black DSP. I don't even know who the hell you were from a hole in the wall. I don't give a shit, all right? But I have the right to watch a stream and make general comments. Like, why are you so upset? Why are you so butthurt? And why do you care about how I look? It's fucking bizarre. Why don't you contact Keemstar about a podcast? Please, go do it. Then maybe he'll shut up about it.
Poverty, bro. This shit's looking real poverty. Anyway, hey, let me go back to what I was doing. Guys, don't tell me nothing else about this fucking weirdo speaking on me.
But it still goes on.
The only way he would know if I keep hitting the dashboard in 6, if it's... There's some shit I can't even say. Let's just keep it tasteful. The only reason he would know I'm still hitting the dashboard on 6 because I don't want to watch long-ass super moves is if he's watching my stream.
I watched one. I admitted it. I watched the one stream. That was the point of what I was commenting on. I had finally watched one. It showed up randomly in my feed, and I said, what the fuck? And I just clicked on it, and I was fascinated. Because again, I don't understand what's the point of quitting to dashboard. I don't want to watch the super animation. Then don't play the game. The game is full of super animations. If they bother you so much, then play something else.
With his meat out beating it like he was caught on stream. But matter of fact, I don't even think he was really beating his meat on stream.
What?
I think that was a failed attempt at trying to make some buzz around his name, bro.
What?
The dude fake masturbated in front of the fucking camera.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad I played it to the end. We almost missed it because I thought we were done. We almost missed it. Yes, I fake masturbated.
Careful, Phil, you might make Cat cry.
Oh my word. I mean, how do you even respond to that? That's lunacy. It's literally, out of all the things that have happened to me in my life, it's obviously going to be the most embarrassing moment that's ever happened to me in my life. I will never live it down. There will always be people who remember me for that, correct? And there's nothing I can do about it. But I've learned to live with it and laugh at it. It's not a big deal. You don't bring it up all the time because it was a stupid, silly mistake. But why would I have fabricated it? What in the fuck are you talking about? You are insane. Like, what? Really, what would the benefit have been? I mean, if I'd...
Attention, a whole bunch of eyes on you, a lot of people talking about you, you're fucking using that to your advantage because you fucking wanted to... Now, remember when Phil tried his best to get on Keemstar's show? Drama alert, when it happened. He actually... There's an old tweet out there. Him trying to fucking... You seen Keemstar tweet about it? And he's like, you know, hey, contact me if you want to know more, if you want to talk about more. Nothing happened of it. Nothing came of it. Like, Keemstar admitted the side scrolls apparently that he actually did want Phil on. But as far as I could tell, there was no response to Phil's tweet about it at the time, when Phil tried to capitalise on the attention he was getting.
Reacted to it wrong, that would have been the end of me on the internet, right? Now imagine if I had completely, utterly, 100% said it never happened, right? Or
I mean, at first you kind of did. People said the camera was... I was there that fucking day, Phil. I was on your fucking stream, I was seeing what was happening to people. People were fucking telling you left, right and centre. You fucking left the camera on, Phil. What were you doing? Why were you fucking doing that before a stream? And people were getting banned left, right and centre. The following day, your narrative changed. And it was actually thanks to somebody, I can't mind, it was like one of your fucking old... I think it was one of his old moderators who does a whole bunch of fucking... I think he's like kind of one of these kind of artist guys who like fucking does stories as well. You know, like kind of fan fiction stories kind of thing. I can't mind his name. I cannot mind his name, but apparently they were giving Phil advice to just fucking roll with it. But the best thing you can do, Phil, is just roll with it and just say, okay, hands up. But the day it happened, Phil was in full denial that he did anything like that, and people are getting banned all over the goddamn place in this fucking chat. But they're bringing up, and the mods are on high alert, ban anyone that mentions it, ban anyone that brings up, and so people are just getting leaned all over the goddamn place. And the following day, apparently because of the advice of one of his fans, Phil was like, okay, I was going to roll with it, and just laugh it off. It happened, you know, and that was it. Oh, for the life of me, I can't mind the fucking fan's name that fucking gave him this advice, you know, but yeah, it was, that's going to annoy me now. But I'll see if I can find old tweets of it later on and all. But yeah, at the time, Phil was in full denial, which is kind of natural because he was probably embarrassed as all hell.
It would have been nuts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when shit like that happens, I'm gonna fess up to it. It's public, it's right there. I'm not stupid, right? Like, that literally could have been the end of everything, right? And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna fess up to it. Actually, that's some really good advice too about it. That I should just fess up to it and roll with it and make jokes.
No, that's what I just fucking said. At the time when it fucking first happened, Phil was in full denial of doing anything on the day. But then, as I'm saying, somebody just said to him, you know, it's like this fucking advice, so just say, just go with it, roll with the punches, just go with it. You know, it's obvious as hell. You cannot just pretend it didn't happen, so roll with it. And just, rather than try and fight it, just let the current take you.
About it, which I did, right? But why? I don't understand. What is your reasoning that you think he says I was going to get something positive out of it and it didn't work? What positive thing would I have gotten out of that? What are you? This guy has some really weird notions. So he thinks the only way you could be a good streamer or streamer worth talking to is if you're really good looking and you work out and you're tall. Anytime you're offered money, you should just take it, regardless of the repercussions. Just take it, or you're stupid. And you can benefit from publicly masturbating. These are some interesting factoids we're learning about LTG today. It's an interesting psych profile that's being put together here, to say the least. Okay.
For clout. And it didn't even work.
For clout.
What dude does this when they're masturbating?
I feel like that was a very fake laugh. I don't really believe in the genuineness of that fucking laugh there. This was like, yeah, I think the first one earlier on when it came up, you know what I mean? I think that was a fucking real laugh, the whole hack stuff, but this one felt fake as fuck.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can't stop laughing now. That's pretty good. He literally reenacted it. That's pretty funny. Here's the actual funny part about it all. All right, that happened to me once. I literally had no clue the camera was on. Literally, it was just shocking to me that the camera was on. Oh shit. So obviously, the things that happened were unconscious. That was not conscious thought to look like that or act like that on a camera, right? It's just unconsciously.
No, subconscious. I think maybe there's 3 different types of consciousness. You got conscious, unconscious, and subconscious. The subconscious is kind of what happens when you've fucking been aware of it, etc. You know, like breathing. We breathe subconsciously. you know, things like that, you know. So yeah, Phil's using is the wrong word basically. Phil's saying unconscious when it should be subconscious.
Acting like that during a private app. How many other people have impersonated me doing that? What's more embarrassing? Impersonating someone who's masturbating on purpose because you actively chose to try to put on your real O face, or actually just, you know, doing it by accident once? Like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to fucking impersonate me masturbating, bro? Oh my god. Hi, hi.
Anyways,
Oh yeah, there's his hair. There's his real hair. You can see it. So the filter finally cut off there. You can actually see his real hair. Just crazy what you can do with filters these days. That looks, I mean, it looks realistic, doesn't it? I would swear that was real if I wasn't told that was a filter.
there's your clout. Now use some of that money you might get off reacting to my shit to rebuild your fucking hairline.
All right, I'll take the, hold on. I will take the, I made $48 of super chats. I'll take the $48 of super chats to go buy some Rogaine to regrow my hair because it's so important to me. Holy shit. How about this? All right. How about this? Take some of the money you make every month from your 3,000 paid subs on Twitch and go see a fucking psychiatrist about your problems that you project onto others. No one cares about how a streamer looks. No one. I don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't care about the podcast I turned down. You shouldn't care about my camera quality. You shouldn't care about any of that shit. Go work on yourself in your glass house before you start throwing stones at people out of it. Dude, why do you think you have 2,000 people on your stream? Because people love you? No, it's because, like I said, you're the Black Johnny Bravo. People laugh at you because you're so obsessed with looks, other people's looks, your looks. Nobody gives two fucks about your looks. They care about when you're playing Street Fighter 6 and you get your ass whooped and you quit to the dashboard because you're so embarrassed to see your character die during the round that you blacklist every character. Like, seriously, pretty sure if he keeps going the way he's going in Street Fighter 6, there's gonna be 2 players left he can play. There are gonna be 2 monks living in the fucking mountains of Tibet because they're the only 2 people left he didn't blacklist. How's he gonna play the game? It's absolutely ridiculous. The way this guy behaves, right, when he's playing the game, and I was fascinated by it, and I was genuinely asking questions about it. That's it. You know, that's all I wanted to know. I didn't insult the guy. I don't care about his hygiene or how he fucking looks. This guy's nuts. And why do you think everyone is fucking making fun of this guy at all times? Why do you think there's a million restreamers? This is why. I mean, you got to root of the problem. This guy's just, the stuff he talks about is out of his mind.
Oh, do you realize what you just fucking said there, Phil? That last sentence. Can you not look at himself there? Like, why do you think this guy has a million restreamers? Like, oh my fucking god. There's the pot calling the kettle black right there. Phil has far more restreamers than LTG does. Just take that into consideration. Phil is the more popular person to laugh at in general, because he is usually the bigger lol cow. In my opinion, anyway, Phil's the bigger lol cow than LTG is.
What the hell, man? Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares about any of the things you mentioned in this video about me. Literally, no one gives a shit about any of that stuff. Anyone with a brain, anyway. Who gives a fuck about how Darkside Phil looks? You're the only one, apparently. And my wife, I mean, yeah, my wife cares about it, but that's about it. Like, she's the only one on this planet who should. You know? The fact that you just made a 10-minute rant about me, about my looks, and you literally didn't even watch the video. You couldn't even watch what I said before you reacted for 10 minutes of complete nonsense. It's just like, wow. Well, I'm sure here's the funny part. You know he's going to be reacting to this tonight. And it's funny because he probably will make money on it. I'm not going to make any money on this shit, you know? I just wanted to get it done with because today I'm playing with Rashid in Street Fighter 6. I just wanted to get this out of the way so now we can have a fun Rashid day and not have to worry about everyone. Did you hear what LTG said? Did you hear what LTG said? Well, now I did. I did. It was 10 minutes is probably the most bullshit I've ever heard. And one point that was good. He says, I make a good living on my subs on Twitch. That I will agree with. Look at that. That's a good amount of healthy subs. That's cool. If you don't have to worry about people contributing during the live streams, good for you. Good on you. I give you a compliment there. That's excellent. Keep maintaining that. That's the good way to go, you know? But your setup really sucks. Too much chat. The game's too minimized. Too much clutter. It looks like a Christmas tree. You're bouncing left and right all over the place. You're quitting the dashboard for no reason. Doesn't benefit anyone. Literally, it's just embarrassing to do that, quite frankly. If you don't want to see the animations, don't play the game. Why are you blacklisting every person? I mean, I couldn't believe he blacklisted a person who he beat. He beat them easily, and he blacklisted them. You're banning your free points. There is a reason why we are 2 months into Street Fighter 6. I have played with Blanca 5 times online rank, and I'm 4-star diamond, and you've played almost non-stop with JP and Marisa, and you're still at 2 and 1-star diamond. Because you keep fucking around. Stop with that shit. Just fucking play the game or don't, man. But I think what is his shtick. He can't get out of it now. Like, this is his shtick now. This is what he does. He has to do that to maintain what he's got. He can't even be, like, serious, because if he's serious, no one cares. That's sad. That's the point I was making. He's playing this game, he's got 2,000 viewers, but every time he plays the game, his whole chat is a bunch of memeable, negative shit. And then all of a sudden he comes back to the chat and everything is, oh, he's nice and positive again. Like, what the hell? What kind of existence is that? I don't know, man. I don't know. But, you know, let's see. There's still a minute left? I thought we were done. Please tell me.
I already know your midsection has at least 5 to 6 creases.
My midsection has 5 to 6 creases. This is another thing. He said another thing about my physical appearance. Now he wants to see my abs, or lack thereof. He actually wants to see, or else he wouldn't have said it if he didn't want to see, right? He wants to see the abs. He wants to see the crease. Show my abs. Show your abs. You can't see my abs, but I lost a lot of weight. I absolutely have. So again, he doesn't know. He's looking at old ass videos of me, right? He's looking at all the old shit.
Money, oh, money, yeah, money.
Thank you very much to Anders Pack for the super chat. Says I subconsciously and actively hate piggy due to him doing shit like this. Always the victim, always correct, always the only opinion that matters. As I'm saying, Pillow is an absolute control freak. He has to control a narrative 100% of the time. He needs to be in full control of it. LTG did say some things on his own stream because Phil already said things first. So what does Phil do? He tries to fucking control a narrative once again and spin it back around so he can fucking try and get the last word in. If LTG had any fucking sense, he'll just fucking ignore Phil because Phil is desperate for attention. Phil is desperate for notoriety. Phil is desperate for LTG's locals to come along and fucking maybe, you know, give him these fucking troll donations and super chats and all that shit. He is needing... Phil needs LTG more than LTG needs Phil. So if an LTG can just fucking say, well, I don't fucking care, he needs me more than I need him. The guy's fucking waste of time. Move on. That's all. If LTG had sense, he would do that. No, I'm not trying to fucking defend LTG here. LTG's a piece of shit as well. These are both pieces of shit here. It's fucking debatable who's like the worst person, you know what I mean, in terms of like the personality, the attitude, the thing they've done, and all that shit. You know what I mean? They're both arseholes. They're both cunts. You know what I mean? So I don't either to fucking win. You know what I'm saying? But it's clear as day for all to see that Phil is trying to fucking, you know, use LTG here.
I lost a lot of weight. I absolutely have. So again, he doesn't know. He's looking at old ass videos of me, right? He's looking at all the old shit. He doesn't know how much I lost weight and everything. You know, he really has no clue. Oh shit. You know, yeah, he's just talking shit out of his ass. You know, I'm not gonna take my shirt up, but I've showed you guys how much weight. Look how much weight I've lost. Look, I'm not sucking my stomach in. Look, there's no roll of fat there. You see, I went, no exaggeration. I went from like 225. I'm down to around 200 now. I lost all that weight. Now I'm not ideal. My ideal weight is 185. I want to be 185 again, but I have to actually actively be working out to hit that.
You guys,
like I used to do when I was younger.
Hold on. I didn't even thought about that. That's a fucking that's full standing up. We'll go back. We'll take it off. Okay. But I think you guys deserve to see it again. So let's go full screen.
I showed you guys.
You ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? You ready for Phil to show off the goods?
How much weight? Look how much weight I've lost. Look, I'm not.
This is like the baggiest t-shirt in the fucking world as well. Notice how much that t-shirt's flapping about, you know what I mean?
Not sucking my stomach in. Look.
Look, even I don't look that fucking fat when I'm wearing a baggy fucking shirt. That is why I like wearing baggy shirts, because it's not fucking covering it's not fucking pressing against the fucking fat, you know, the fatness of my fucking... I'm a big fat guy, I've admitted this to you guys. But as I'm saying, that's why fat people like wearing baggy clothes usually, because it fucking means it just doesn't look as bad.
There's no roll of fat there. You see? I went, no exaggeration. I went from like 225, I'm down to around 200 now.
There you go. Anyway, so Phil stood up, which of course you guys were very kind to remind me, which is on the card. So I will tick off, stands up, and that's our bingo. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, we're 6 away from a full house. We might actually have a bubble blow, because Phil has over 100 likes. He has 133 likes right now, but I'm not sure when he got those. I don't know if he got it before he starts recording for YouTube or not. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get any free spaces for the snorts or the burps, sadly. John Smith's asking, do I look like the Scotsman from Samurai Jack? No. I've seen that picture, I've seen that comparison. Not quite, no. If I had to say, I'd probably say, think of, you know, Austin Powers, Fat Bastards kind of thing. Think of that without the fat. Without being that bad. I'm not that fat. But yeah, think of Fat Bastard and Austin Powers. There you go.
I lost all that weight. Now, I'm not ideal. My ideal weight is 185. I want to be 185 again, but I have to actually actively be working out to hit that again, like I used to be when I was younger. But I lost a ton of weight in the last year. Everyone's complimenting, saying, coming to the stream saying, dude, you lost a lot of weight. Yeah, here's where I don't lose it. The jowls, because when you're older, you can't lose this. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. But outside of that, I lost a lot of weight again. What is this guy talking about? He has no concept of what he's speaking of because he doesn't watch my stuff. He's just talking out of his ass a bunch of insults about my physical appearance. And the truth is, you want to know why he's doing that too? Because he has nothing else to say. He doesn't even know what else to say. He has to do all the memes. Oh, you masturbated on stream. Oh, you turned down a 50K podcast. Oh, you have a bad camera. Oh, you're ugly. Okay, what about my streams? Right? Like if you're actually going to do apple to apple comparison, I criticized your gameplay and your stream. You literally haven't criticized my gameplay or my stream at all yet because you haven't watched it. You're just talking out of your ass.
Now let's turn on the layout that he probably dislikes. Get off my fucking dick, motherfucker.
Yeah, look at this. Look at his layout. So his camera's upper left, right? Stream chat there. Look how small the game is. The game is about not even 50% of his screen. You realize that you're a game streamer, right? You're a game streamer. People tune in to watch you play a video game. right? If you were the streamer who's all about the fucking looks, why is your webcam not 80% of your screen? In fact, why not exponentially increase the size of your webcam to be the entire upper left quadrant of your, and then put the game the size of your webcam in the bottom right-hand corner? Do that. That's better, right? Because that's what you're all about, right? You're all about your looks, so just why not focus on your looks and just stare at yourself all day on stream and have a little thing going in the corner? And no one will even care when you quit the dashboard and shit. Then just don't see it. It'll be like two ants, two little smurfs fighting in the corner. You know, like what? Hey, yeah, I have the right to criticize. Your layout sucks. Really, it does. It's bad. It's very cluttered. It's very busy. It's annoying. I have the right to say that. You could also criticize my layout. Go
The layout is shit though, bro. Like,
But it was on history on
trash.
YouTube, but if you
Oh,
go
there's the real. Okay, that's how it really looks like. In the upper left, they took the filter off. See that? So all that shit is real. So again, his cat tree, that weird colored heart pillow on the floor, and all the weird hexagons on his back wall.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett Wells. The super chat says Phil's beard is so patchy because cat grazes off his chin in the middle of his of the night. That's a very funny horse joke right there. Yeah, it's a good job that Alt wasn't on for today. Alt will be on tomorrow, by the way. So I don't think Alt would have been pleased with that joke tomorrow. You know what I mean? But you made it today, and you got away with it today. So there we go. Yeah. So yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking, anyone been on Netflix lately and seen a new show called The Clone Tyrone? And does somebody immediately think in their head, oh my God, Cat's gonna be so happy? Just, there's a new show on Netflix apparently called The Clone Tyrone, and the first thought in my head was Lucky Cat.
His cat tree, that weird colored heart pillow on the floor, and all the weird hexagons on his back wall are somehow better than my layout, which is gaming related with ambient lighting. I guess that's better, according to him. Good for you. Well, I guess we'll agree to disagree on that one.
he's heard about it though. He's really heard about it.
He actually did make his camera bigger. There you go. He made it.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, D-Dog, for the super chat. Says the LTG's layout does suck. 3K subs, yeah, it sucks. It's not working for him. Well, obviously he's getting the subs there, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things where maybe the gameplay is why he's getting all these subs. Just saying, you know. I don't know. Listen. Personally, I've tried to watch LTG's content in the past, you know what I mean? And it's one of those things where it's like, a lot of the things he does is quite fucking cringe. Like, he'll charge people to fucking put his webcam on. Like, he won't put his camera on until he's like $20 or something. And contributions or some piss like that, you know. Things like that is just so fucking, like, what the hell, man? Like, nah. And keep in mind, as I'm saying, just because we're fucking dissing DSP here, this is a DSP detractor stream, you know what I mean? Also, so we're going to mock DSP, we're going to make fun of DSP, but it doesn't mean we're fucking on LTG's side. God, no. We're no way. Like, they're both arseholes, they're both, you know, fucking people deserve ridiculed, deserve mocked, and they don't really deserve any fucking support from these sort of their audiences because neither of them appreciate their audiences, in my opinion. Although I have heard that LTG is apparently extremely different in, like, real life compared to how he is online. Like, apparently it's like night and day, and what he presents online is apparently completely like a character. I don't know, make of that what you will. But they both seem like they're arseholes to me.
He's really heard about it.
He actually did make his camera bigger. There you go. He made his
He's still
camera
gonna
much
talk
bigger.
about it. That's how hard he is.
No, and that's the truth, is if he wasn't bothered by it, he never would have brought it up for 10 minutes like that and went on his crazy rant talking about it. He would have just let it go or just ignored it. But he did it on purpose because he was so butthurt about me mentioning him at all, even though if he had watched the clip, he would have seen that literally I didn't say negative shit about him, right? At all. That didn't happen. I was just being honest questions about what was going on or whatever, you know what I mean? But he didn't fucking watch, he didn't watch it. He's talking out of his ass, you know? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, the thing is, I could easily tear him apart too. Like, I could look at him right now and I could like, nice Faye Valentine shirt. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop, that incredibly overexposed anime that was on Cartoon Network for like 17 years and no one fucking watches anymore because it was so overexposed and actually wasn't that good. Nice necklace that you're wearing on the outside of your shirt. It's nice how you're wearing jewelry on the outside of your clothes. You probably wear a long sleeve shirt and put your fucking watch on the wrist, on the sleeve, right? It's like, I could do it too. I could do this shit about your looks. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about how you look. Really. Wear whatever you want. No one gives a fuck.
Holy shit, Phil clapped back so fucking hard. I think LTG just got fucking... I think LTG's ancestors felt that one. That was such an amazing clapback, bro. God damn.
You can stop talking about people's looks. No one gives a shit. All right? Like, people are just out of their minds about this. Like, what are you talking about? Right? It's dumb. No one cares. All right. People want me to stop. They're like, calm down. I'm getting too worked up. All right, I'll calm
And
down.
that's the end of the fucking thing anyway, Phil. At this point in time, it's pretty much nothing else. It's just fucking LTG for the next like fucking 30 seconds is just fucking fighting the game. He doesn't actually fucking say anything.
See what I mean? I can go tit for tat. If I wanted to, I could sit here.
No. LTG's fucking roast game is well above yours, Phil. No. It's clear as day. LTG can talk smack very fucking well. You can't. You need time to think about it, Phil. You need like a lot of time. You're like, give me fucking 10 minutes to think of a good comeback. Then he turns his face to the audience and tries to get some ideas from them for some good comebacks.
Watch a whole stream of his and rip a new asshole. I don't want to do that. There's no point to doing that. No one's watching a stream for how he looks. We're watching a stream for the gameplay. I criticize the gameplay, but somehow I'm in the wrong because I'm ugly and I'm short and I turned down a 50K podcast. Okay. At least we're focusing on the important stuff today, right, guys? There you go. Hobo X says, criticizing the shirt stupid, call him chicken legs instead. I wouldn't even know. I don't know what his legs look like. I couldn't say that. I don't have no clue what the guy's legs look like. Again, I've watched one highlight of his stream. That would be considered the second, I guess. I've watched one highlight, the hour-long highlight that I watched, and that was it, you know? So, but anyway, yeah, I'm not looking for clout. Who the fuck cares about clout? What I was asking my audience is, do you guys think that it would be beneficial for me to do like commentary on Street Fighter gameplay or other streams like that? Because I was watching that, I was like, dude, I would love to comment and be like, dude, all he has to do here is parry. All he has to do here, he could be winning these matches, he's throwing them away sad.
Phil, you could have fucking done that without even fucking name dropping and mentioning things like, oh, it's fucking late, it's fucking terrible. You could have just fucking said you saw a random Street Fighter 6 video the other night. You could have fucking kept the name private. You could have just said, though, I was watching them play, and I thought there was some things that done well, but there's some things that didn't do well. And I'm wondering, would you guys like to see me fucking analyse other people's fucking Street Fighter content? He could have done that, and left LTG's name completely out of his mouth. And he could have got forward his idea for his audience. The audience would have understood the idea completely. They didn't need a fucking half-hour fucking segment on why Phil thinks LTG is a fucking scrub at Street Fighter and why his layout is bad and why and this and that. And the audience did not need that whatsoever. Phil intentionally has tried to manufacture his own drama for his own personal financial gain.
You know, because he's not focusing on the right thing. You know, but no, you know, he's got to turn into a that. He's got to turn into a 10-minute like hit piece on me and my looks. Like who fucking cares? Really, someone's got to ask this man why he cares so much about how another male streamer looks. That's a little odd to me. You know, a little bizarre. I wonder if we'll get the answer. No, you see, that's the thing. Daddy says, did you ever watch June the King's documentary on LTG? See, I didn't, because when June the King did that documentary, you know, there's a lot of shit that happened. I didn't even know about it, but apparently LTG, you know, was hitting him with like doxing and all kinds of crazy shit. All right. And personally, last year when I started doing React content, I reached out to various people, and LTG was one of them. And I said to him, I said, you know, I know there's a couple documentaries out there about you. Do you feel that any of them are fair? And he literally said, no, I don't think so. I think that they're all kind of unfair, and they either reveal personal information that shouldn't be revealed to the internet, or they spin things in an unfair, you know, not how do you say? Not a objective light. It's very subjective or skewed towards the negative. You know what I'm saying? So I literally said to him, I will respect that. And if that's how you feel, and I know because I've had a ton of shit like that happen to me on the internet too, I won't react to any of them. If that's how you feel, if you feel that they're bunk, and I have I not maintained my word? Have I not, in the last over a year that I've been doing React content, never responded or never reacted to an LTG video? Right? I haven't. Because if
until now.
People are saying that those documentaries are unfair. If LTG himself feels they're unfair, I don't want to do that to him. No one deserves that. Seriously. But I guess what it is that I'm too nice. I'm too nice of a guy. You know, everyone else can shit on me. I found out, I didn't even know about this. He reacted to my interview with Side Scrollers, and he shat all over me during the interview and said all kinds of nasty things about me. We're doing that.
Who fucking didn't, Phil? It was a fucking disaster for you. It did not go well for you whatsoever. Even your own fans were fucking shitting on you for that.
Right? So that was okay. That was fair game for him to do that. But I can't react to a documentary about him, but he can shit all over me and do videos about me. That's okay. You know? It's funny how the door doesn't really swing both ways. Anyone can do whatever they want to me, but God forbid that Phil ever give anything back, right? Like, oh, it's not allowed, right? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed me reacting to that. If he reacts and has nothing interesting to say, I'm never going to react to it. Like, if he says another word about my looks or about the stupid podcast, it's nonsense. It's fucking nonsense. If he watches a clip and actually knows what the fuck he's talking about and has an intelligent thing to say, right? But the thing is, he's like, oh, Phil's in it for clout. Literally, I gained no clout out of doing anything like this. What clout did I get? Like I said,
you had several more people on your stream today, Phil. You had several new people super chat you, including the creator of that video you were watching. So you got something from it. You benefited financially from it, Phil. Whether it's going to financially give you a lot in financial benefit, we'll have to wait and see later on. But you obviously you did actually benefit from it. Because you had more people on your stream, you had more viewers, you potentially gained some new subscribers as well, which means you're going to get more ad revenue, more people potentially donating to you during stream.
I think I got $48 in super chats today, and now I'm going to go play Street Fighter, and that's it. It's not going to affect me in any way. It's not going to give me a big boot. No one, of the 800 people on my stream right now watching, none of you guys are going to stick around for Rashid and Street Fighter 6. You were here for the drama, right? So how does it benefit me? Like I said, you want something that mutually benefits. The only thing that I can think of that we could do is actually have a set maybe, I don't know, first to 10 in Street Fighter 6, and we set some rules to make sure that everything's established, how it's going to work, and it's just an exhibition. There's nothing on the line. There's nothing stupid. You know, it's just two guys playing games, and both of our fan bases and our hater bases would absolutely love that. You know that, and you know that people would come out to support that. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. You heard what he said. If he wants me on his content, $5,000. That's not for me to do. That's for your fans to do. So if it's so important to you to raise the $5,000, say to your fans, hey, raise $5,000 and I'll play DSP. Duh, right? Here's the thing. I'm not going to do that to my viewers. I'm not going to say, oh, I have to raise a certain amount of money in order to play LTG. I'll just play you. I don't give a fuck. But if it's so important to you, appeal to your own fans, get the money, fund the money. If they are so into you and they love your looks and your peanut butter complexion and all that, they'll probably throw all this money at you to do it. And then kick my ass. Come kick my ass. And if you don't kick my ass, you still got $5,000, right? So where's the lose in that? It's a win-win situation, correct? And now all that being said, it's time for a celebratory bubble blow because we hit 100 likes on my stream.
Another benefit to you fucking talking about LTG drama, there's a clout. You never usually get 100 likes on your fucking streams. Even no, sorry, that's that wrong for me. You never usually get 100 likes on your podcasts. The podcasts never usually hit 100 likes. I usually hit them far more often than you do, which is fucking embarrassing for you, Phil. But because you're talking about some drama stuff today, that is fucking, you benefited from this. Your stream has had a lot more eyes in it, a lot more engagement, a lot more attention, and look at you, you've already got 100 likes and you're still doing your fucking podcast. Let's see how those bubbles blow.
Yeah! Bubbles, motherfuckers! Bubbles! How you like that? Bubbles, bitches! Oh my.
Okay, so there we go. We've got a free space, Abby. People are saying thumbnail. You mean this kind of thing where Phil's trying to fire his gun, but as usual, Phil Burnell firing blanks? Thank God. Shame his dad couldn't fire blanks, but there you go. Let's see if we can make a thumbnail out of this. You know. Give me a second here. Let's see. Phil's all about that ugly life. Hang on, let's see. Let's see, we have the website here, so let's see how good is this going to look. The right hand side messed up a bit, you know what I mean, but we can fix that. We can easily fix that. There we go. Phil's hair. What the hell is going on with his hair here? This is all his hair, I think. And how it looks, yeah, that is all him. Jesus Christ. Hold on. No. Is it better to have this kind of thumbnail? Hold on, wait. There's a couple of options here. One, right? The option, so, hold on. That is option one, okay? Option one is that. Option two is that. Option three is that. 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? What's the funniest one? Him staring at the camera or him staring down the way? 1, 2, or 3? Most people are going free. The overwhelming majority seem to be free. It's a thumbnail. I can't give a fucking thumbnail. If other people want to give a thumbnail, by all means. Oh, hold on. If people want to gift this or whatever, you know what I mean? Hold on. There we go. Just press these two buttons over and over again. Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking God. It's like one of those fucking paintings that fucking stare at you as you fucking move. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, Methbeth, for a tip who says Phil has owned LTG so hard he owes him reparations. Oh my God, yeah, that was an incredible heavy amount of owning it Phil Burnell did. Jesus Christ, man, yeah, it was. Oh my God, talking reparations. Alright, so are we going with 3? This is a 1, 2, or 3. And for some reason, I think 2 is funnier than usual, because 2 is like in between. 2 is not a lot. So some people said 2, I know, but not a lot of people did. But 2 has actually got its own strange wee charm to it. As I'm doing this, if people want to give it, I'm just fucking going back and forth. But that's kind of got its own little kind of charm as well, where it's like he doesn't know where he's shooting, you know. So yeah, I'm doing 2. I think. I mean, I don't know. 2 speaks to me. It's strange. I'm wasting so much time on this. I don't know why, but 2 speaks to me. What can I say? Maybe we can get a better thumbnail when we don't have as much crap on the left hand side here. Let's see. Here we go. Let's try again. Oh my God! I can't believe. Oh my God. Oh, that one worked perfect. That's like the perfect thumbnail. I should have moved the thing on the side as well. I'll tell you what. I'll do. No, you know what now? That's my thumbnail. I'm settled. I've decided. I'm keeping my decision. I've settled. That's my thumbnail.
Yeah! Bubbles, motherfuckers! Bubbles! How you like that? Bubbles, bitches! Oh my god. There you go. Now, if anyone out there says I'm not a good sport, I don't know how you could possibly say that to me, right? I think this is a pretty good, fun podcast, no? No? And by the way, with 800 viewers on the podcast, you know that the restreamers just probably got thousands upon thousands of views, and they'll clip the shit out of that. Go for it. I don't give a shit. You know, that's what this is all about. We're just being silly today, right? It's this fucking stupid thing. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. But here's the thing. Do I honestly believe LTG would ever fight me in Street Fighter 6? No. I don't think so. Like, this guy's looking for like a crazy payday. That's why he's upset. He didn't get his 50K payday to be on the LOLcow cast, which he obviously wanted, and he's so upset.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Cal Denson for a super chat. It says, them horror eyes, they really are. They really are the horror eyes. Something Weapons is saying King views VCMP. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I've only had, you know, I've had like maybe 200 viewers, you know, maybe, you know, if that. But look, I've always said it is quality, not quantity. I have a quality amount of viewers. Quantity is not very significant for me. Also, the more the merrier. I've always had that mind, you know what I mean? But it doesn't fucking mean more, does not mean better.
Like, this guy's looking for like a crazy payday. That's why he's upset. He didn't get his 50K payday to be on the LOLcow cast, which he obviously wanted, and he's so upset that I turned it down. That should be his money, right? So maybe if someone offered him 50K, maybe he would do it. I don't know, but I don't think so. Like, again, he's looking for absolute personal gain out of it, which is silly. To me, I'll just do it for fun. I think my viewers would love it. His viewers would love it. Just fucking do it. Who gives a shit who wins? Even if I lose 10 straight, I don't care. I would just play it for fun. But like, some people don't do stuff for fun, I guess. They don't do it for the love of game or passion. You're doing it for I won't do it for fun unless you get 5K.
Yeah, Phil, if you only fucking do it for fun, then just fucking disable your fucking support then. Disable your tips, disable your super chats, and fucking do it for fun. Yeah, fucking hypocrite.
So, I mean, you pretty much just exposed yourself. You just admitted you won't do anything unless you're getting paid big money for it, right?
He thinks his time is valuable. You want him to be on your fucking show, you fucking give him the money for it. He has put a price tag on his time for you to fucking have him on your shite. If you're not willing to pay, then that's your loss, and that's also his loss for not getting the money, but that is what he's valued his time at. In my opinion, it's delusional as fuck, but that is the price tag he put on for you wanting his time.
I don't think, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think it's gonna happen, right? I'm not gonna fucking sit here and talk about it every day. You know what I mean? If he accepts it, like I said, why not raise the funds himself? I'm not looking to make a big bank on anything. I just think it would be a fun thing to do. But whatever. And by the way, then once we do it, if it happens, then we can just end it all and say, okay, enough with the people always bringing us up on each other's streams and shit. We had the rivalry, it's done, it's over with. We can move on. We can move on from this bullshit and stop bringing this shit up and bothering each other about each other because we don't care. We're not related to each other in any way. We had your stupid grudge match. We got it done. It's over with.
I don't think he believes there's a rivalry there. For whatever reason, Phil, you seem to be trying your best to initiate a rivalry. He wants nothing to do with your ass.
You know what I mean? You want to know when the best time would be to do it? During EVO. I don't know if he's going to EVO. Do it EVO weekend. Make it so that the match is so hype that people who are at EVO open their fucking phones to watch us play each other on the internet instead of what's going on at EVO. Now that's how you fucking make an event.
Nobody cares about you, EVO, Phil. Nobody gives a shit about you, EVO. You delusional fucking cunt. Holy fuck. The delusion is off the scale here. We're gonna fucking do pretend to fucking fight and then do DX crotch shot towards a fucking crowd. Dumbass. Also, you mentioned phone. I'm gonna take off phone stuff. I'm gonna take off phone stuff because you actually mentioned phones. So there we go. Might be a bit cheap to just take off phone stuff for that, but hey, it's my bingo, it's my rules, and Phil's been a dick.
Trump the people who think they're so important. You trump that shit with your own stuff. That's called hype making. That's called matchmaking. That's exactly how you do it. Because I'm not going to EVO. I don't even know when EVO is. When is EVO? It's in August, right? I don't know when the fuck EVO is, right? We'll do it during EVO. Fucking set that shit up. But someone's got to pay him $5,000 first, okay?
No. You have got to pay him $5,000, you cheap bastard. You're willing to spend $1,000 on a fucking WWE Champions event every fucking weekend or so, but you're not going to fucking pay him $5,000 to do this amazing fucking thing to make fucking break EVO.
There you go. What day is EVO? Does anyone actually know when EVO is? What's the date of EVO? What are the dates of EVO? Because it's multiple days. It's sometime in August, correct? He's banned from EVO? He is? How do you get banned from EVO? It's August 6th. Well, it starts August 6th. The finals are August 6th. August 4th through 6th. Okay. So it would not be this coming weekend, but the weekend after. And we could do it. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Seriously, if we had a match, it was him versus me, challenge match, 1st to 10. That would get more views than fucking anything broadcast at EVO.
Well, used to have played each other before in Street Fighter, and it wasn't that fucking exciting. In fact, I'll try and find it. I think it's on YouTube still. Hold on. Let me have a look. Let King Jad have a little browse on YouTube to see if I can find it. My thing is, I'm going to fucking find the fucking current clips now. Which I don't want. I want the old clip from like Street Fighter 4 or something. Give me a second here. Yeah, here we go. 6 years ago. This is like a 2-minute long clip. Here, hold on. There we go. Now, it happened online. The godly match between the godly matchup between Darkside Phil and Voltaire God, DSP versus LTG. This was like Street Fighter 4, I believe.
These motherfuckers talk shit 24/7.
Or Bison.
Because I'm not in the damn room. And
So whoever made this video, this is a video made by Xiao Chow, and I believe they combined both streams for the audio to be there.
can't back it up. So I'm gonna 5-0 this dude real quick, and I'm gonna do a fucking I can't even talk right now because I'm just ready to beat this dude so bad. What is it? Exposing what? Frauds exposed episodes. Typical idiot scrub. This is nothing but your typical online dirt idiot talking shit and can't back it up.
Who's this? I don't know who's next. Who is this? Who did he pick?
Training stage. Your
Oh,
Bison,
God.
typical scrub character.
Another
I'ma
Relento
just
means
troll.
another match. I'm gonna get effing bodied.
I'm just
dude.
gonna troll right
Every
now.
fucking match with Relento, I get bodied now.
I don't even need to go
Never
100%. I'm
fails.
sick of these idiot scrubs talking.
It's the battle of the
Let's go.
century.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Now, who thinks who's going to win here? Thing is, though, I thought Phil won this. Even though Phil's going to the game like I'm going to get fucking bodied here, I thought Phil won this one by memory, but I might be wrong. Let's find out.
First hit.
Come on, you fucking scrub. Starts off the match with a scrub cycle crusher, praying that it fucking works. Typical dumb scrub. Fucking idiot. Come on, run.
I tried to fucking do a move.
This dude's an idiot. You fucking dumbass.
Wow.
Fucking talk.
Linked.
Play the fucking game. Easy fucking round one.
Crazy. You can link all those normals into each other into giant combos.
Fight is underway. First hit. What's next?
You can't even stop the pogo? I'm doing unsafe pogo mix-ups. Easy combo.
I'm sorry, I need to shout again. LTG is like I'm doing unsafe, combos not shit, and you can't even stop it. And like LTG is like saying this is like easy shit, and I read afterwards, Phil's like, "What the fuck was that?" Jesus Christ, man! I need to see it one more time. Sorry.
You can't even stop the pogo? I'm doing unsafe pogo mix-ups. Easy combo.
Put him block.
You're still gonna lose. Wake up with something. Doesn't know how to punish my roll. I could probably just keep doing that to this idiot. This is fucking free.
Oh my god, I couldn't block the cross.
That's
up.
fucking
Wow.
round 2. Easy.
Damn.
Let's get to the next fucking game with this idiot fucking scrub.
Ridiculous. I don't know. He has so many mix-ups and so many insane combos, apparently.
This guy was
All
talking
these
shit that
fucking
looked like a
normals
pile
comboing
of
each other to a
dog
giant
shit.
fucking combo
You
into
fucking
Rebecca. It's
turd,
ridiculous the amount of combo
fat
ability he
fuck.
has. The thing
Don't
is, you can tell
ever
he's a
say you
gimmick
can beat me in a
character.
5-0.
Once I know
You
how
got
to
one
beat those
round.
crossover gimmicks,
Period.
it won't
That's
be
all you
effective
got,
anymore.
you
The problem is
fucking
right now,
scrub.
it's
That's
incredibly
it.
effective.
What a waste of my
I don't know how
fucking
to beat
time.
them. Damn it.
That was a fantastic video. LTG crushed him. Yeah, LTG definitely a fucking better player there. And I'm not sure if Phil knew who he was playing, but I think LTG caught on who he was playing towards the end there. I feel like that might have been the case, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that might have been the situation there, So yeah, if you guys are curious about that video, I'll share a link in the chat, okay? I'll link the video in the chat in case you guys are curious as well. It's got 92,000 views. So quite decent amount of views, 6-year-old video. There we go. But right, I knew, I just wanted to see that video again, so there we go. Let's get back to, obviously there's a profit stats. I went over it at the start, and let's see. The podcast is still going apparently. Let's just fucking crack on with this.
That moment. Seriously, you know it. People want to see that shit. They love their internet drama nonsense. They would, you know what I mean? That would blow the fucking people would want to see that in droves. That's what they want. That's what the people want. I know people have fucking been asking me for forever. And I'm like, guys, I'm not actively playing fighting games. I'm not even trying. I'm not staying with the games. I'm not trying to play. Now I actually am. For 2 months, I've been playing Street Fighter 6 constantly. I'm finally in a situation where I can actually do that. I can actually hang and play at a good level. So now's the time to do it. If ever. It's like now or never, because who knows if I'm ever going to fucking care again about a fighting game, right? Now is the time. Well, all I'll say is that's the last I'm really going to mention about it. I'm not going to be involved with it ever again. Outside of that, if he accepts, great, we'll set it up. If not, I don't care. I'll go on my merry way, having my own life. And, you know, if I choose to react to his streams, I'll do whatever I want. It's legal to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I wasn't even planning on doing it, you know, regularly or anything anytime soon. It's just that it was an idea I had the other day. People seem to like it. You know what I mean? So, see, I don't think so. Someone says LTG is barely that much of a draw getting 3,000 viewers. No, I'm telling you, right now, if it was me versus him, right, it would be such a crazy hype thing because both our fan bases and our haters would be involved. They would both want us to either win or lose, and it would, and everyone else too. I'm telling you, people at Evo would be like, "Oh shit, that's going down," and it would be, oh, "Why is everyone on their phone right now?" Because fucking LTG is playing DSP right now, and fucking it's a crazy match. You look at all this fucking crazy shit going on, right? They would like, "Fuck this tournament." They want to see it.
People are like, do you want to see the fucking best player in the world try and win the Evo? I was like, no, I'm going to watch two fucking washed up scrubs play online instead.
But whatever. But he's got to get his 5 bands. You got to get the bands together. So get him fucking One Direction and get him BTS and get him Blackpink. You know, get the bands together so that he can have enough people playing his custom soundtrack when we do the when we do the challenge match. All right, sounds good. Okay. Anyway,
that's another bingo. Cringe joke aside from Phil, that is another bingo. We are technically 3 away from a full house. Remember, we have a free space gain from Phil getting 100 likes and blowing bubbles. So, oh my, so no, Phil's chat's upon the hold on. No, Phil's in Street Fighter right now. He's in training mode right now in Street Fighter, but he is in Street Fighter now. Thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ. I just looked ahead there, you know, just to be sure on the wee timeline, and thank God Phil's finished the podcast. Because this is going quite long already. So, yeah, guys, if you want to try and get a full house bingo, we might need free spaces, guys. So, like the stream. If we get 100 likes on this bingo stream, we earn another free space. We have 1 free space already. You liking the stream, getting 100 likes, will give us a 2nd free space, and we only need 4 more things to happen. Technically, we only need 3 more things to happen. You guys could mean it could all be 2 things. If we get 2 free spaces, we'll need 2 things to happen from Phil to say, or do, well, in this case, say. All the action stuff has already been done. So we need Phil to say meaningful, admittedly, Q&A, and or tired.
I guess it's time for shout-outs. By the way, Jade, I see you're talking about Rashid. I'm glad that you like the character. All right, so, let's do some shout-outs on the YouTube side of things. All right, we've got a bunch of things to shout out. I'm only going to shout out the ones that are appropriate.
Oh, you guys actually have like the stream. I was quick. I didn't even know how close we were. Do I trust this? Do I trust this information to be accurate and authentic? you guys wouldn't lie to me, would you? Nah, sure not. Thank you very much, guys, for liking the stream. We have 2 free spaces now for the bingo card. We only need 2 of these 4 things to happen. And as well as earning a free space, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation that Pixar Animations so very kindly made for us all.
Oh, yo, that smells really, really good. I love it. Cooter Scooter, I'm well aware that LTG doxed June the King. I'm well aware of that. Bama did a super chat. Oppenheimer's movie of the year, The Bomb Scene is Surreal. Really? Interesting. I probably want to see it. Bloomkid did a super chat. You're taking it too personal. It's trash talk. But the thing is, you say I'm taking it too personal. Literally, all he said was personal stuff. It wasn't like he was complaining about my game or anything. He's just talking about my looks, which is bizarre to me that a man cares about another male streamer's looks. It's just really weird to me. Jay Kuma says, don't forget the walnuts. Yeah, everyone be sure to supply LTG with a lot of walnuts. He's going to need a lot of walnuts to prepare. From Walmart. Only walnuts from Walmart, where he might run into me as an NPC, apparently. There you go. Let's see here. So, Beef did a super chat. Glad to see Cooking with the King is back. I guess he's just laughing because I'm cooking LTG. I don't really think I cook him.
I don't know. Phil is fucking having a go at LTG for being concerned about his looks. But I remember when Phil got in trouble on Twitch before because he mocked somebody with blue hair. Phil cared about someone's looks back then, but apparently it's weird for someone else to care about Phil's looks now.
Obama did a super chat. Says LTG ain't nifty on 50. Bloomkid did a super chat. Loving the new DSP Reacts to Slang series. Wolf of Midnight did in the super chat. He was the one telling me look closely because that's not really LTG how he looks. That was a filter. Thank you for telling me that, Wolf of Midnight. 672 did a super chat. Said we need to do an Urban Dictionary stream because you're lacking. Yeah, I wouldn't understand a single word. I had no idea what he was saying. Muon did a super chat. I think the clutter at the top is the restreamer. Thank you because you clarified that, and that was good that you clarified that. IMMO342, shout out that you were here. That was the restreamer whose video I was watching. It was a $10 super chat, and he explained about the setup and how he was doing it. That was his setup and stuff like that. B-Boy Cyclone did a super chat. When can we have the black DSP versus the white LTG? Stupid. Returnal did a super chat. Said this is incredible. Lunchmeat did a super chat. Says LTG wants the BPC. I don't even know what that means. Hiro Nakamura did a super chat. Thank you for that. And then Valjean did a super chat, and he says a lot of negative stuff about LTG. I'm not even going to read that because I don't know if any of that's true, and I'm not going to be sitting here slandering him. Bloom did a super chat. Said, this is how a lot of people talk trash. A lot of dudes roast each other. My boss shaved his head and we called him Walter White for a month. I know. I used to grow up in arcades, bro. I used to live in arcades every weekend, and all anyone did was roast each other and haze each other and do that shit. I know how it works. The point is, I'm not friends with LTG where we're like friendly hazing. Like, what he did was bizarre. What he did was really weird. Sorry if you're a fan of his. That was really odd, the way that he just kept bringing up my looks. Seriously. It's really weird. Okay? Okay. Let's see here. Now we got some tips to shout out. Of course, some of these might be troll tips. Let's take a look. Shook Ones to me $2 said, you're feeding trolls, right? Shook Ones, here's the thing. Every once in a while, it's all right to do a little bit something different, to do something, you know, I know for a fact that the trolls, I already said they're going to clip it or whatever, but right now, I mean, that's not really the problem. There's not really, you know, his bizarre behavior towards me and others on the internet is kind of the problem. It's really weird that this guy keeps mentioning this shit, you know? So I understand what you're saying. Some of my viewer base are like, never talk about this stuff. Literally just ignore all of it. And I hear you, and I agree with you for the most part, but every once in a while, you know, to step outside your comfort zone and do something a little different, you know, who knows if anything will come of it good. I mean, something could come of it good. Like I said, there could be a really epic.
Here we go. You guys want to see why Phil did this? This right here. The hat poll is live, which means Phil has gotten at least $100 in tips from his audience today. Not sure how or why it happened to you. I'm not sure if it's like one big whale or if it's a combination of multiple people or whatever. But Phil has had at least a hat goal, so Phil will be very happy because the slow stream run is over. He's only had one hat goal in the last like fucking 8 streams or something. So yeah, Little Piggy was getting desperate. He was missing not having something on his head. And now he can put something on his head again and feel all is right with the world.
Fucking grudge match out of this that we'll all benefit from, you know? Or we could just act like it's fucking nothing and sit around and be bored doing our own shtick, right? Him doing his fucking quitting to dashboard and blocking people constantly, you know? Or you can do something a little different that's kind of exciting, you know? But that's on his, the ball is in his court. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here talking about it every day. I'm gonna go about my day, my way, doing my normal stuff and ignoring everything else because that's what I do, you know? So don't worry, this is not gonna be the end all be all of my content, me talking about this. I'm glad I did it, and here's why. Now, I said my piece, it's out there. No one's gonna come to my Rashid stream today and bother me about this bullshit. Did you see what LTG said? What do you have to say about that? I already said it. So go reference that and leave me alone. All right? There you go. Let's see here. So as I said, some of this is troll stuff. I'll ignore that one. Let's see here. There you go. So ignore that. Okay.
Guys, please stop troll tipping Phil. It's a waste of fucking money. It won't get read.
All right, Dan the Man has hit me $15 and says, hey, Phil, what's going on, Dan the Man? It's good to have you here today. Welcome. I think Dan the Man just showed up. I don't think Dan the Man is aware of anything that just happened. I think he just showed up. He's like, oh, you know, I'll support Phil. Here you go. So there you go. Thank you, Dan the Man. With that, we actually hit our Gunner Glasses goal, so I'll have Gunner Glasses for Rashid today, which is very nice. Cool. All right, guys. I mean, obviously, this podcast went way long. It'll be clipped to high heaven. Thanks for watching. Everyone who's here, I hope you enjoy. I hope some of you will stick around for the Street Fighter 6 gameplay of Rashid. I think it'll be fun to try this character out now. But, you know, if not, thanks for coming by and checking it out. And, you know, again, if anything happens, it sure would be great if anything comes out of it, if a match happens. And if it doesn't happen, then fuck it. It's no big deal. I'm not going to keep bothering, you know, with any of this nonsense. But I really don't see how... Here's the thing that really gets me. How does LTG not understand big picture stuff? Like, all he understands is the 50K podcast that I turned down, but he doesn't see the potential in the two of us having a match. And I'm actually playing the game actively now. So actually, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a fake match. It actually could be a competitive match that people would really enjoy. You know what I'm saying? JTTV just says, can I ask you something? Why didn't you fight Rich from Review Tech USA in Street Fighter when he told you he wanted to once? Not hating, I'm curious. First of all, I don't even remember that. But second of all, because he's not a Street Fighter guy. LTG is a Street Fighter guy. He's known for Street Fighter. He goes to tournaments. He's played competitively. He's played at a good level.
So you didn't have a clout then? Okay, Phil, you had a go at other people fucking, you know, LTG said you're clout chasing, and you said, no, I'm not doing that. But you want to fight LTG for clout, but you don't want to fight RTU because he's not a prominent person in the fighting game community. So you only want to fucking fight certain people for clout, essentially, Phil. That's what you're saying. Thank you, Phil, for admitting that you're a clout chaser, even though you tried to deny it earlier on. You confirmed what LTG said. You're a goddamn clout chaser.
No, so there's a match there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the equivalent of Stuttering Craig, who challenged me to Street Fighter 6, which I told you guys, it's laughable he did that. He emailed me.
Why is it though? Because these people might be fucking better than you. You have no idea what the fucking their levels are in the game. These guys might be playing the game quite a lot as well. They could very easily be very capable of beating you. They might be master level already. You have no idea, Phil, if they're what kind of level they're at in the game. You're assuming because these guys aren't prominent, you know, FCC guys, so I'll probably beat them. That's your mentality, and that's precisely why you end up failing more than you should in the game, because you automatically assume you're better than other people, and you underestimate a whole lot of people you come across because they're just random people online.
Street Fighter 6 came out 2 months ago and said, we should do a big grudge match, you versus me. I'm like, he doesn't fucking play Street Fighter. Who the fuck wants to see that? No one. No one cares about that. But actually having a competitive match with me versus LTG because we're both playing and we're getting good at the game or whatever, that would be a match that people would want to see. That's the difference, you understand? Me spanking Stuttering Craig or Rich in Street Fighter is a waste of everyone's time. No one cares. Me actually having a competitive match with LTG would be fun. That's the difference. There you go. So there you go. Yes, Rubo, we talked about Rashid's Glitch Super. We did. All right. I think it is time to end the show, except we were just gifted 5 memberships. Dan the Man just gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Congrats to Mr. Puzzles, Daxma, Monty Mole, Zebra, and Sniper No Sniping, who each just got a gifted membership. Congrats to all of you, and thank you, Dan the Man, for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. Again, I find it funny, Dan the Man showed up after the drama segment about LTG, and he's contributing. He probably has no idea what we were talking about. Like, huh? Well, I like Phil's content. Here you go. There you go.
I imagine he turned up expecting to fucking skip the podcast, which he probably doesn't care about, and just wants to enjoy the gameplay.
Very nice. Okay, let's end the show. We need to end the show. The show's ran way too long. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's time for Rashid. I hope to see you tomorrow and give you my... Oh, now you're talking about my abs. There is... I mean, come on. But anyway, tomorrow, I will be talking, obviously, about how this went. I'll be playing Rashid all day. Let's hope for good results, and I hope you enjoyed the show. See you all later. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Okay. There it is. There's me working on my sexy. You guys saw it, right? I mean, right from the mouth of the master, I got to work on my sexy. Well, you saw what I looked like. That was actually me. That was completely me right there.
Nope.
If you didn't know. Right. Anyway, let's get all this going. I got pee before we start, but that's about it. It won't be a big break here or anything. All right. I'm tiny. Wow, I shrunk. Look at that. A shrinky dink. I think my camera now. Is that good? Is that the right size? Okay, I think we're good. All right, we're good? Camera looks good, everything looks good? I hope. Looks fine, yeah. Okay. All right, so all I'm going to do is, I'm just going to mute the mic. I'm going to use the restroom quick, and we're going to come back and we're going to start off with Rashid. We'll do his guide, we'll do his combo trials, we'll do a little bit of training, probably casual matches, then we'll jump into ranked. And don't worry, I'm using them all day, this stream and my late stream as well. Fair enough? All right, I'll be right back, everybody.
And he's actually just fucked off. Okay, so let's just, oh, he must have...
I thought you
Hold on. What the hell happened here?
would...
Hold on, what happens? Oh wait, so he must have fucking pressed it and then it just turns immediately to explain, whoops, I pressed something on the remote. You know, the controller, my bad. But he was back fast, I think. Well, maybe not, maybe not. I thought he came back way too fast, but then again, maybe I can just... Yeah, whatever, let's see. I thought these are fucking search games that Phil had, and I've seen who's done, and I just trending. These are all trending games, so yeah. Here we go, Phil's returned. Here we fucking go.
Oh, Dan, you were here for the whole thing? Cool. I thought you had just come in at the end. You were so confused at everything that was going on. All right, what the hell? Rust, who's your daddy? What the fuck happened here? It opened up a search, and it opened up, who's your daddy? What the hell is that?
They're the games that are trending currently on Xbox, I guess, Phil.
Anyway, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy, and what does he do? Very nice. Why is there a baby riding a fucking, like, St. Bernard or something? What is that? A bulldog? Game preview. The game's not out yet. Who's your daddy? Is it the dog or the man? What do you think? Who's the daddy there? The bulldog? It is not a Tuma. Exactly. He's not a Tuma. All right, let's get started. Let's get Rashid going here. So, like I was telling you guys, I watched about, I'd say about an hour of Justin Wong playing with Rashid last night. And learned a few strategies that look kind of neat. But the problem is, until you've played the game, like, I don't know. I'm saying, okay, he's doing a punch, combo into another punch. Then he's driver's canceling, and then he does the punch, and another punch again, and then a finisher. So I'm like, wait, what's the punch? Is it fierce punch? Is it back fierce punch? Is it medium punch? So without knowing, I can't, like, I'm like, oh, I can't commit to memory what to do, because I didn't know what the move was. So if I can figure that out, right, then we'll see. And then I also got to remember that Drive Rush is now the 2 mediums in a combo, which is going to be very useful. I want the dash ever again. No more dash canceling. It's just Drive Rush, press the buttons, which is good. But I need to remember that, so. Oh, I have to do the glasses for you guys. My bad. Gunner glasses. Guys, any other support today, greatly appreciated. If you could support the Rashid Premiere stream, that would be great of you. I thank you all for the super chats there. But anything else is greatly appreciated, okay? So thank you for any kind of support today, whether it's likes on the stream, whether it's super chats, memberships, tips, all appreciated, okay? Big Papa Phil says, face DSP on Evo Weekend, LTG. Well, I laid down the challenge. It's public. If he accepts, great. If not, I can't make him. Right?
Ignored your ass before, though. He fucking read out your Twitter DM before and didn't want to fucking do anything to me. If you want to fucking play him so badly, you pay him money for his time. He has told you what he wants. If you want his time to play him, you make it worth his while financially. He has fucking laid down that to you already.
But I think that everyone will be benefiting from something fun like that. I feel so. Okay, I received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. Thank you very much, 1 Minute Man, for your usual support of all my content. I appreciate that very much. All right, let's jump in to character guide for Rashid. And by the way, I bolded his costumes because when I bought the deluxe or ultra edition of this game, it included not only all 4 DLC characters coming out, but also all their costumes and colors. So
Shut the fuck up. I'm going 2 times. I'm going 2 times speed. Alright, guys. I realised this. So it looks like we might fall short of a Full House bingo. However, I am going to check tomorrow when Phil's podcast is uploaded. I'm going to check a transcript in case his words on here. Phil might have said admittedly earlier on. I don't think he did, but it's possible he did, and I might have missed it. A lot of us might have. Who knows? Things like that, for example, right? I will check the card tomorrow just in case, and if we did actually have a full house today, if we don't get it today, then I will still reward. I'll count it as a win, just a delayed win. So even though we might fall short today, I still will check it tomorrow because we're going to be so close to a full house.
I have everything for this character, which is really neat. Oh, let's go for a random color scheme. Let's go for this. I don't know what this looks like. Okay. You guys ready? Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to...
And yeah, now he's recording for you, so there we go. We're going to fall too short, you know? So we had 2 free spaces because of lights on here and on Phil's stream. And yeah, I'll just tick off... I'll tick off tired, I guess, and I'll tick off Q&A. Okay. And I will check when Phil uploads his podcast. I'll check in tomorrow morning, basically. You know what I mean? For the transcript to be available as well. I'll make sure Phil did not say any of these other things, even though I know I've made the fucking things. I ticked off 2 right there, but I'll check those as well. The 2 I just ticked off, just to make sure I haven't kind of gone over what was a free space, whatever, you know, or space that was already taken by Phil saying it. So I will just double check tomorrow, just so, because I feel like it would have been short anyway, you know what I mean? But, so we're 2 away. We're probably, you know, 1 away, whatever, you know, maybe 1 away, who knows? But I don't think out of the full house anyway. But I still will check for that, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Let's fast forward in time and see who gave Phil the other big money for his hat. $32 there, $32 there. When did the tip come in? He had $5 there. And then there we go. Somebody gave him a big money contribution right here.
Practice some moves and combos first, alright? I have some shout outs to do. Okay, so, shout out to Lisa Lou, who just did 23.
Of course it's Lisa Lou. Lisa Lou is always fucking there, as will I see. They fucking push him over the fucking mark to get $100. There we go. So let's refresh your stream and see how Phil's doing. Is someone trading?
I don't mind most of these colors. Wow, they're all really good actually. Alright.
He's still got the hat pull going. Still. I closed that ages ago.
Let's do blue. I kind of like the blue. Let's try the...
So I think he just... No, who cares? You know. So anyway, I'm going to wrap things up. It's been a long fucking stream. Let's just end on bingos. Bingos. Let's just end on otters. The bingo otters. The much needed and much loved bingo otters. They're all enjoying themselves around a cute time, just enjoying the wee toys in the pool and all the way in the water, whatever. Good stuff indeed. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for enduring it. It's a very long bingo, I know. 3 hours now just been going live, you know what I mean? So that was Phil. Phil decided to fucking make drama out of nothing and try and manufacture drama for his own personal gain, and he's gotten over $100 so far in tips so far today. So it looks like it might be working so far for his little try, you know, little push for fucking created drama. And just, I love how he's probably going to fucking blame the tractors and all that shit for fucking, you know, oh, you guys fucking took things out of context and said this and that to LTG. No, this is all Phil's doing. We actually have our hands clean of a situation here, you know what I mean? There's nothing to do with us for once, so there we can go. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow for some more bingo content and all that jazz. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday, however to spend it. Thank you very much for being here, thank you very much for your contributions, and I'm going to end things how I always end things by playing Pixar animations. Amazing little video, Notorious PIG contributions. So guys, until tomorrow, catch you all later. Thank you very much. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant.